guys, my name is Casey. This is the Guardian Oracle 33. You know, every time I get on here, I'm a psychic medium, an intuitive, I'm a star being, star seed, old town road gal right here. We just connect over here. You guys welcome in. I love you all. I was gonna say it was a good Friday, but it's not Friday. Maybe it felt like somebody was like Friday. What does that even mean? Hi, Kayla Quinn. Shamrock. The lucky Shamrock. How come that's your go-to? Inquiring minds want to know. Could I please have a card read? I'm really having a bad day. Are you having a bad day? I'll put you on the list if you want to stick around. All right. My mind's a busy bee. Sorry you had a bad day. I'm hearing turn that frown upside down. We want to rock. I can already see what kind of day this is going to be. Hi, Tay-Tay. Everybody in the club's getting tipsy. And we're off and running. Here she goes. I feel like I just got on my chariot and like blah, 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 all that stuff that just comes out. I listen to my reads. I'm like, oh my gosh, this was a message for today. And I'm like, wait, that was me in the past watching me in the future. I'm like, what is this? Like my whole mind's opening up to the whole multi-universe. Let's just keep it within the universe at this. Okay, it's multi. They're like, duh, it's multi-dimensional. Confirmation 1111 for somebody. You do rock. You do rock. Rock. Is it? See, I'm back to somebody with not being able to say their R's because I was going to say walking around the Christmas tree and I said rockin'. Yeah. Rockin'. That's so weird. I'm fixing my cards and, getting them lined up and in the right order. And the same numbers come out, but just different positions. Light up and unique skills. It is time of intense self-development. Focus your mind on your craft. You already have what it takes to succeed, but practice makes you a master. It also serves to find your true purpose. Leveling up in your career or business is of a priority. There's always a little extra in there. Anybody else ever feel like it's just a little extra? 1414, light up. Maybe some of you guys have. The vape says 11. That's my yes number. Did you fall and light up, mate? Did you have a spoof before you got on? Focus on your needs, desires, and hobbies. Everything is more accessible with a light attitude. You will be blessed with new opportunities and a new friend or an addition to your family. Good vibes will speed up the process. What's going on here? More fours. Something within the home. That's probably what it is that you're having a bad day about, something within the home. Homeward bound. Love you guys. Every day I get out here, I can't wait because I'm just like, and today I actually got a title for the read from, my star beings, my ancestors, that galactic old school, that old, right? I heard we don't even have telepathy. Like, you just better know. You know what I mean? Don't even make me telemind it to you. Right? Oh, the advancements. Like, look how far into the future this is. It's gonna get deep. Things are gonna start to really open up for a lot of you. And that thing that's opening up is that vessel that you came down here with. That lower masculine body, right? The one that's not in the light. It's flesh and bone. The light's this light energy. Is that the twin flame? Yes! It's the meld. It's the joy. See the light coming in? Bring it in! Come a little closer. You got more room. And she's like, nope, a little closer, and they're like, yep. I heard welcome to the void. Welcome to the void, guys. And then Radiance comes out right after that. Lady in Red. I don't even know that fucking song. But I might. Shine brightly with positive energy, illuminating your path with joy and optimism. That's 2 cards of joy. 166 could be a confirmation for some. Are we getting all the fucking shitheads on here? Hello, Matt. Good afternoon, mate. Hi, Raphael. What up, guys? KFG. Daryl, if you're, I'm just going to put this out there because I'm going to make you use your mind and show how deflective, like that energy that tries to captivate or start an argument. Like I can feel that energy even just in what you wrote. I don't care if you want to be a boy or a girl. It's none of my business. That's between you, yourself, and Irene. And don't come on my platform asking me to pose an opinion on picking a side on anything. I speak the truth. You should follow yours. And if you are following yours, you would not have to ask somebody else, what do I think? Don't ask somebody else what they think. If you're going to do something like that, you do it for you. Some people just can't come along where you're going. And you have to get to that adoptive mindset that says, you know, maybe that's why you're, I don't even know. That orphan energy, you know? It's that tyrant energy. Yeah. It's an obsession some people have with getting on platforms and starting shenanigans. You know what I mean? I could give 2 shits. I'm on here doing my thing. Do your thing. I'm not going to ask you, hey, what do you think about the show? I'm going to get on here and fucking, even if it's just me. Because when I get done here, then, you know, I go back and I'll read. I'm guided to it, and I swear it's at the perfect time. Yesterday it goes, some of you could be in your room doing something else and thinking about something from yesterday, and you just got to answer. So I was asking myself a question, you know, to what the TV was saying, right? Walked in the room, forgot why I was in there. Exact same shit. It's like a blip in time. Faith in oneself builds trust in others. To feel pain is to be alive and human. Yeah, somebody's not feeling, you know, the radiance that they have in the situation. If you can rise from this, where do you think the armor comes from? You know what I mean? We've got joy and radiance, and then we've got distrust and numbness. Have we not all been there? That's a deep shadow right there, right? I don't trust nobody, fuck them all. You got to learn how to rebuild and work through it together, and then know boundaries, and, you know, it's not like you just get in there and, you know, and this is where alcohol, drugs, addictions, bad-mouthing, jealousy, feeling intimidated by others because you don't see your own light, so you shun your own kind. When you realize we all have a covenant together in some way, right? Species, whatever, in some way, it's all thought. That's what builds that armor. Is all those little things you've been through. Getting left out in the cold. Nobody remembering a birthday. Nobody being there for you like you were for them. Right? They weren't grateful. It was expected for some of you. This is coming through. This is the energy that's coming through the collective. There's some sort of wherever you've ascended to, that there's a piece of people around you, right? This is you. You're good to go. And when I say, it's so funny that I would hold up 2, right? It's mirrored. It's a Fulton dimension, babe. It's only back and forward. Super simple. Get in and let's go. You're mirroring your own self. You're having this multi-dimensionally melding with this. I heard it's beyond a quantum entanglement at this point, because it always was, always will be. Two of you in 2 different places on probably 2 different timelines or whatever it looks like. There's going to be this electromagnetic fold in space and time, a void, if you will. Remember when I said maybe you don't have to work out all of your karma. Maybe there's loopholes. I said, maybe there's black holes. And that stood out to me when I said it. Well, maybe you guys found those black holes. And that is an energy, right? That's stored within us. And you both have the same black hole, drugs, addiction, whatever. selfishness, you know. This could be somebody that you love and really are came here to do other things with. You don't know what it leads to, right? You just get in and start doing the spiritual work from this. This says numbness, not wanting to feel pain, distrust, suspicion, doubt, you know, all those things, those thoughts, they're allegories, they're thought patterns. They're in a frequency. They're like a wave in an ocean. And if you're in the ocean, at some point, that wave's going to reach you. They come and they go. These are everybody else's thought forms. But somewhere, two people are having the two same thoughts at the same time. Whether they're both in the light or vice versa, one's in, one's out, right? It's like they alternate. This could be, you know, just another aspect of yourself. And wanting most people's distrust for other people and feeling alone. What did God say? I didn't make you to be alone. You know, God would be experiencing his whole self by himself, so help him God. That's a lot. Like, no wonder why he split us all into 1,000 souls when he, like, threw us into the void and it just refracted, and now we got all these badass personalities, and it's still me, babe. Still me, right? You found out you've been talking to God the whole time because it's just another aspect of yourself. But then you really start to figure it out. For some of you deep thinkers, like, this is the people, the collective I'm talking to right now. Ones that, yes, we look like this, but the moment we step into that pure trust, like, shit's getting a little fucking weird around here. Like, they're not even voicing, like, I'm seeing shit, I'm feeling shit, I'm getting these messages. I feel like I was on a ship, been somewhere, I've been lifted up into the next category. You know what I mean? By your own doing. Maybe some of you have had a block. Maybe there's some things you haven't been able to understand, and they're slowly unfolding. It's cracking open, right? Today I posted, release the KRAKEN. I used to drink a half a gallon of that shit a day. Shit, you not ride my bike. I was this jackass. I didn't care. I was broken. I felt just like this. Felt just like this from my ex-husband. Broken. Left behind. Then, like, years go by and it turns into this. You know what I mean? You see each other, you see somebody again, and you recognize that light. That's the wisdom. Even though your paths went apart, maybe you guys both wouldn't have gotten what you needed. This is a love story. This is a love song. Well, eggs crack open. Release the KRAKEN. I was a fucking Greek god. I would, slay them all. I'm telling you, I have a hell of a shadow aspect of me that says, I will eat your soul. I will. Who come at me, and you don't even care because you're at that point of just, like, I literally have nothing left to lose, right? That's the wisdom that's opening up. What was that? What is that in a nutshell? What is that in the egg? What's going to crack open? This wisdom. That this path of pain, loss, destruction, loss of memories, you know what I mean? Like, she's walking into an old stone house made of, chiseled out in the shape of a heart. It's got old ancient, it's like, I didn't remember being here. I remember though. I don't know, maybe somebody's looking into a crystal ball and they're like, man, show me the beast, right? Show me the beast. Show me the girl. And you're standing in your living room and you're feeling distrustful, right? Because you're obviously divination spying on somebody else in some way. Show me the girl. Mind your fucking business. The universe is doing some shit, right? And she was so numb, but she literally went from one place to another. I heard overnight, pack a bag. I heard pack a bag. She goes somewhere. I don't know what this is, but I have a feeling I'm about to find out. What are you figuring out, darling? Oh, I don't know why I keep just feeling like some of you guys are just reaching out to the other side, your ancestors. I feel this room is full right now of people that are, Every time you guys look at something or you get a confirmation or you get led on a thing on your path, look at the path on this hands. The hands, everybody has their own unique prints. You start forging lines to other destinations. Other planets within you are wakening up and beaconing out. Hey, we're back online. Fulton back online now. Thank God. Yes, now you have the wisdom to use your brain. The opportunities are endless. Whatever you guys are doing, whoever you're talking to, these prayers, whatever that is, I'm talking about for those of you that are in the light. I'm talking to the true light army. I'm talking about those ones that came and they're a part of the 144,000. Thank you, Spirit. That's why I left it out. Doesn't matter. The vibrations of the numbers are all in there. I heard 1 represents new beginning, right? 144,000. The 4 to me is like the big boys, right? Getting your ass whooped and then getting an ass whooping on the way out too. Yeah, we came here. Yeah, love and light, love and light. We have to remember, for something to hang around that long, it's got to be epic. I mean, that we're talking about a lot of light here. It would have to be everlasting, immortal, so to speak. What is that light? She's gonna touch it. Don't fucking touch it. I'm just gonna touch it a little bit. I said don't fucking touch it. Wow. It's funny how getting drawn into something will bring back that numbness once you see the light, right? So you're out here, somebody's out here searching. I know I've got to find her. Where is she? Hawk Spirit. Woo! Where is that Hawk Spirit? Why can't I find it? Walking away feels like shit. One, because you're an empath and you already care for people so much, right? They pull on the heartstrings, the emotions, they suck you in. They get you all sucked in and worried about them. And, you know, now you're feeling like it's your own problem because it is and you're allowing it to be. It's like, no. This person probably finally grew a set of fucking boots, right? He grew a set of boots and finally went searching for that light that he once felt, that they remembered, right? Don't you remember? Don't you remember me once more? When will I see you again? It's like I don't know what it is. If these energies are here, somebody is so grateful for the protection that you put over them, right? I heard it's you. It's you. It's always been you. Maybe you didn't know in the mind in some way, but energetically you knew because it felt like this. Didn't feel like you were reaching for anything. You got a taste of that magic. And I say magic, I'm talking energy, the ones that work together in the most miraculous, mysterious ways. The ones that really suck you right in. Now you're like this. I remember. My mind is illuminated. This wisdom. And maybe it all came because you lit up. It keeps saying, light up. Maybe you did get in somebody's ass. Maybe you lit up. Maybe you really showed your true colors. Maybe that was evident from wherever you were sitting at. Maybe you didn't even have to speak or say anything, right? Even if you're not seeing your full gift right now, you still called it in. You called in some protection of some sort. Your faith alone, look at, she's young. She's got childlike Fulton faith. This person is important. This person is a special person. This person comes into people's lives and remembers so they can help other people remember. Remember who you are. Even if you have to go through the dark night of the soul, right? That's about what it feels like energetically when you think like a cold, stale, staticky, creepy feeling, right? Into your own soul. Fuck, I forgot that was in here. There's a lot of bones in the closet, but that's okay. Bones decay. Eventually they go away, right? If you release them, it goes a lot faster. I'm just saying. See, this motherfucker's at the end of it. He already found the door. And there's a little light on up top. Yes, they knew I was coming. Well, fuck yeah, it's your heart. That's the mission. Remember me, old friend, you hot? Don't you remember? Won't you remember me once more? Maybe this is a soul song from your own heart. The eyes are the gateway to the soul. In both of these pictures, so interesting, both of their eyes are closed. The only eye that is exposed is the third eye that's connected to this that's beneath your flesh. Just because these close, you know what I mean? You have, I heard, full extra sensory perception. I seen you coming already. Yeah, whatever this did, whatever. Did somebody get shocked? I mean, maybe somebody did get shocked today. Maybe somebody had a light bulb moment, right? Ta-da! I remember. To unplug the curling iron, and your spirit guides are like, no, dipshit. I'm not talking about unplugging. I'm talking about your wisdom. We're trying to crack this egg. Humpty Dumpty fell on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. When all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty back together again, right? When things can't keep getting made to look a certain way. It's like I released the Kraken. I heard release the fucking Kraken. Ah! That wisdom and knowledge is out of there. Don't put all of your eggs in the same basket. You fucking got 2 eggs, 2 fucking ancient, multi-universe renowned souls, energy at the same place. Within the vicinity, same realm, same vibration, same everything. Oh, because somebody opened their heart. It brought this wisdom. I remember. Yes, the whole time. Going into this heart space. What's cracking open? That wisdom. Oh, I had a court in here earlier, Zoom meeting. Killed it. It was actually mediation, but I decided to go all the way to court, so. Yeah, Archangel Michael's like, we ain't taking no shit. We do not negotiate with fucking terrorists. Not in the judicial system. We are the queens and kings of balance. And I split it on 2, 2, 2, 2. Back to you, fuckers, right? How do you move forward towards your life's true calling? What makes you happy? Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interest if it is piqued by something. Follow these routes. They will help you discover your life's purpose. Joy and radiance. Some of you could be seeing the 1331 a lot. All right, I heard good fortune. 144,000. Step right up. Take a seat, I heard. Who's next? All right, I'm going to make a list. And I'm going to check it twice. Union and study. Gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Hi, Fraser. Hi, Matt. Sounds simple, it's not. Taylor, oh my God, you can lead your life. It looks something like this. I don't know about you. This is when you have that one-on-one moment, talk with yourself in the mirror. And I have a cat back again. And I don't have a cat. We've gone over this. So I live in the middle of nowhere. And I have a fucking cat show up. Whoa, oh, it's magic. You know. We're missing some pizzazz in the back. Yeah. Let's put a little light on this subject. All right. Can you lead my life? You have all the answers. Nope. We all gotta lead our own shit. Sometimes we have to taste our own medicine. And take a good, long, hard look at all the shit, right? How we can improve, what our lessons were that we came here to choose to do. There's magic in that. That's how you advance. It's through going through the hard things. It's not just because it's magic and somebody's casting spells. I've never cast one spell in my entire life. Never cast one spell. Don't need to. Real light embodies an energy. Jesus didn't cast spells. It's faith. It's belief. There's probably a lot of you out there that have never done, that you've never done spells. And people can't understand. Why? Why are you magical? Why does it feel like you really do talk to the man on the moon, right? That you talk to all the passed on loved ones. You see them coming from a mile away. But God's just kept you in a spot for this perfect timing to wait till you're the last act on stage. You're the one that brings the foundation. You are the spiritual tower collective, right? You're placed perfectly in the perfect spot at the perfect time by the divine. Might looking like one way, like, right? It's just tearing your shit to pieces. But what the divine's plan is, above all that, is to bring justice, right? For the greatest good of all. Some people have sat at the top for far too long, and now, you're going to experience a lot of that with people in your life. Then therefore, people think that you do magic because you work with the divine, because you listen, because you're faithful. No, it's not magic. That's a connection. It's called connected. You know how like the connected dots when you're a kid, if I have to break it down by the numbers for you, you hit and fall your face here, you get backstabbed here, but you get up and learn. You don't just move forward like, fuck that, I'll bury it. No, you peel all that back. And then you go from being a honka if you love Jesus to, I will eat your soul in a very benevolent way if I'm called to do it. Maybe not on this planet, but in different ones we are battling right now, right? In some way, shape, or form. As above, so below. For some of you. For the view, this is your first time here on Earth, and you know what I mean? You don't, the star seeds and the galactic beings and those old, you'll know if you got old energy, the old healers, the old shamans, the old chiefs and tribalmen, those that have implanted in the perfect spot for the perfect time for, I heard, the ultimate revolution. It's a revolution. These things are going to be revolutionary. They come in to sweep out the old shit to take in the new, to expose, right? Because if you want to go to the new earth, which is, right, a place, it's energy, it's in the mind. The hand's already there. You're there, right? Some people, we talked about being so elevated that other people cannot penetrate the walls of Jericho. You just can't. There's nothing that will allow anything in this energy. When you make one with yourself, right? As above, so below. Fuck you then and fuck you now. Somewhere you were saying. Star David. It's a full meld with the Merkaba. Yeah. Draw inspiration from within and from the world around you, fueling your creativity. Everything's watched, everything's seen, everything's observed. I mean, there's faces everywhere. Somebody asked me the other day, why are you seeing faces in the trees? And behind that comes out with joy. Because you guys have the clarity on the whole situation. Divine's using you as a manifestation. You are a physical manifestation. Go onto my community page, right? Look at this physical manifestation. As above, boom, so below. See that girl picking up that golden light? That ancient golden light I showed you guys? The joy. Yeah, well, it's here. I heard it's here. It's the empowerment that the light workers need. I feel like there's a lot of people embodying this supercharged electromagnetic, I heard, weapon of destruction. Some of you are very calm on the outside, but inside you feel like this, right? As the gurus. And I'm going to say that, but more and more you're starting to feel like those of you that are tuned in, you get messages from everywhere. You're psychics, you're mediums, you're healers. Some of you do divination. Some of you are just great listeners and are around people. We're talking about from the physical outside to the inside. This electromagnetic pulse that you have all around, and it just exudes outside. It's like walking up to my Archangel Michael. You know what I mean? You just feel it. See that wingspan? I mean, if you look at his face, he earned all that armor. All that armor came from all of those battles, all that hurt, the pain, the betrayal, the lies, the stabbing in the back. Fuck, you've been in there so long, you forged your own hammer. And you're really, really, really brave. And that's why you have this. Because it's been your own power all along. What you naturally possess, what's naturally yours, collective, the true collective, you'll be feeling this right now. Like this all around you. Yeah. Some of you are half in, half out. For now. But the other half is coming. This is a manifestation for the divine. In divine right time, two people in the perfect place at the worst time. It's about energy. Yeah. It's about the presence that you hold. That energy, that embodiment, right? It's straight vitality. That's a meld through the crown chakra, right? Which is where the soul goes in. They talk about these near-death experiences. They talk about the soul popping right out the top of the head. It looks to me like somebody's bringing in the light. A creativity, a creative flow. It's an electromagnetic frequency that will be felt throughout the collective. You don't have to go anywhere, be anything, just be. You know what I mean? For those, it's time. It's coming. It's a mass, I just said, a mass weapon of destruction. You could take this in whatever way, whatever it is. This is a manifestation from above, right? Because the Council of Light, the light system, I mean, we know that we're not going to do this. We already skipped in 2012, the Armageddon, the zombie apocalypse timeline, right? If you will. I would say this is more of the Armageddon. That looks pretty Armageddon to me. I mean, I do have somebody up above my head right here that is in, I mean, it could all be signs. But this could be so metaphorical in so many ways, just depending on where you're standing. All right. That's a lot of grace. Seek balance and unity with yourself and with the world around you. That's the vitality. Separating yourself from literally that time and space that you're in for almost a few seconds. Some of you can actually separate yourself like this from your own body. I'm hearing not chemically, like your chemical makeup. It's like a shapeshifter, transform. It's a transformative energy, but it's like built within the DNA and the cellular. I'm hearing hynogens, microorganisms. I don't know what they're saying. They're everywhere, right? And then some energy that you get in allows that to shape. You're transforming it by yourself. I don't know if this is like literally you turning into that higher aspect of yourself, being able to control it, turn it off and on. 29, that's an 11, yes. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. That really helps me out. Well, I love you guys, but I really do feel like a lot of you are really in this fourth, I don't even want to say it's in the fourth dimension. It's in the higher spiritual realms. Like that, remember, we all fall from grace, so to speak, right? We're in the higher realms and we plummet and we come back up. Started from the bottom, now we're here. It's been a lot of work, and it finally feels like it's paying off. It feels like it's paying off. And joy and radiance comes out again, but this is just a different joy. Before it was just a little girl, remember? She was reaching for the light in the physical body. This joy right here is completely absolved in pure divine energy. The most purest form that could take energy, the most purest form, a person that could take that energy. It embodies all of the colors of the rainbow. That is all of it together. Wow. So connected to everything, but yet so far away. Being revitalized within your own physical vessel. Somebody's creativity, and this might just be for like a select 4 of you, but this creativity that you have, whether you're just thinking in your head, you're in a different, you know what I mean? You can shut it off if you want, but you're really discovering, you're uncovering things. You're decoding the universe very strategically, and the one who coded it is actually the one who's helping you. The one who's helping you is actually a higher aspect of you, and then a higher one from that. You're working with the prime source creator yourself, and you're starting to realize that. All those messages, what if this came from this girl or it came from this boy, and you're getting these messages from the TV. It's all the same prime. It's the Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's Obi-Wan Kenobi's great-grandfather. Obi-Wan, I am your grandfather. 33. Confirmation for somebody. That's badass. Are you Obi-Wan Kenobi's great-grandmother? Perhaps. All right, guys. Those cards are beautiful, Phyllis, huh? They're called the Energy Oracle. Oh, it's all energy, babe. It's all energy. You think it, you see it, you stand in the light, you're pure with it. See, you're not giving it over. You are. When you give it over, the trust over to the universe, you're really putting that trust back in you. Because we talked about coming from an aspect of an aspect of an aspect. It all ties back into one. Honor thyself. Right? There's wisdom in that. When you do what's good for the goose and not the gander, there's abundance in it. Things start to open up and unfold. For some of you that have done psilocybin and taken a trip, I mean, am I the only one that sees that? Go to my community post and look at what I posted today with Artemis, right? The other day I channeled for somebody. I said, the Clash of the Titans. I channeled it. I looked it up. Pretty awesome. Pretty fucking sweet. So it's symbolic, right? For the times and just everybody individually in their own life and things that they're going through. It can relate. It's a piece of the mind. It's the energy. It's the way, it's that archetype that we cling to, right? You can be the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, missing one, or the Queen of Pentacles. But to be them all, right? To embody those archetypes, you got to be the motherfucking Empress. You got to be the bringer of knowledge. You have to be really to be adventurous in your spirit. Well, I'm not sure. I think I have a curse. Fucking send it. Send that curse. Because this looks a lot different than an open textbook, right? Ain't nobody's fucking magic that strong. You see, the dark thinks that if you can conjure up, 5,000, they snuff out a certain amount of light workers' lights, right? Whether in any way that they can, right? Making them feel less than, insecure, not good enough, trauma. They pull on your they know you, right? They cast spells from knowing you because they know you, right? Because they do the things. They're like, I got the key. Her empathy, that's how we're going to block her. We'll make some shitty shit happen. And we're going to block her like this. But what she didn't realize is the second whatever that shitty shit happened, whether it was a life being gone from this earth or a spirit guide of somebody else's that came and tells. Because what they didn't realize is that she's got connections all over the multi-universe. She's not just connected to one spot. And that telepathy is so strong that even if she just calls out in the mind, right? That manifestation you guys have, bringing it forward. You're always in full communication with it. On the other side, it's like this. This is what you do until you get home to your, not avatar, right? This is what it looks like. This is what we come to sit like this so that we can project down to here and play out this reality. Think about it. Purification. The empathy. We'll play on the empathy, right? What's that movie, Inside Out? Maybe somebody feels inside out. Like, what am I doing? How did I end up on the wrong side of things? You know, when you just can't shake the truth anymore and people are really bringing it right to your face. Purification. Empathy, what's supposed to be a weakness, right? We'll fucking get her where it hurts. Yeah, we'll fucking take his kids and make him feel like he really has nothing, right? The way they do. But they're already connected. Whatever that pain was, whatever playing on that empathy, whatever strings, I heard there was a magic chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do ya? Right? A hallelujah is not somebody who's seen the light. Not like hallelujah. It's somebody who's been in the dark. Remember that guy walking into that heart castle in the middle at the end of the dark night of the soul? This is what we came for. This is what it's all about. You still got that one song you called back to you. That connection to music, that vibration, whatever it was. Maybe music has saved a lot of your lives in so many ways more than you know. It's connected you back to your heart. Maybe it is music. I have been singing a lot on here and I'm not a singer. No, not really. But I do it because I have this inside of me. And I can feel that connection to others through music, through beautiful things, you know. People want to remember, they can remember. If they want to forget, it's always going to feel like, you know, watching somebody else live your life. You've got to integrate both aspects. That's why it's called a purification. That's why to be this protected, you got to have some rank. You know what I mean? You got to really have some rank somewhere. That looks pretty like a connected, very mystical energy. I mean, a picture says 1,000 words. Versus you look at this person that can only astro travel, right? They're peering in, but they don't have nothing. Their weapons, they have nothing. Now you got caught up on the other side, right? Somebody did. And now all they can do is watch. That might purify somebody too. Peering through, right? Peering through the clouds, through the ocean. What really matters? What is the vitality and the empowerment within this? Somebody maybe's just book smart, you know, and always is rest on their loyals. Maybe they're loyals. Laurels. And then they realized, you know, they got the magic ball because they wanted to do magic, and now they're getting enlightened and realize, whoa, maybe I also have a connection through empathy that goes a lot further and beyond than just books and a crystal ball, right? This energy is what creates this in other people. That's the consciousness that comes down. That's the flow. The people that are writing books, the people that are drawing beautiful art, the people that are becoming inspired, the creativity, that just letting it flow. They're looking at things different, right? Each day you come out, it's just different, a little bit more different. And now you've got them all on the same page. You're like, fuck, I never would have put those colors together. That looks so good. It's you, it's creative, and it represents something. My right ear's ringing. It's an energy. It all comes together in the end. There is no beginning or end. It's just cycles. And it's like, what cycle do you want to be on in life, going around and around? I mean, anybody wait for their fucking favorite hooded sweater to dry in the dryer, and you're sitting there like this, and you're like, fuck, the neck on it's still wet, or the hood's still wet a little bit, and you just flat ironed your hair or something, you know? One of those days. When I don't want to wake up, everything is fucked. Everybody sucks. I don't know why I just feel like tearing someone's head off. Yeah, maybe somebody's felt like that. Just fucking off with the head. Solar plexus. I got that from that earlier. What does he say? We like to cruise the streets, cruise the creeps, saying hustler to the low, and act like a midget. What is that? E equals MC square. The past. Na 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 na. Oi, I'm sexy, but I'm hoiting. I'm all right already. I'm ridiculous, like a booger. I stick to this. Take a whiff of this. I'm stinking. If you guys have not watched that movie, you have to watch that. Blinded by the light. Just subbed and like, can I get a reading? Yeah, I'm gonna find something to jot down some notes with real quick. When you're tapped in, oh my gosh, it's so funny. When you can look at things from like 80 different perspectives, life gets so much easier. It really does. I keep hearing the name Rhoda. Rhoda Dial. I'm hearing Max Squeezy or something. Hi, Taya. Hi, beautiful. I'll get you on there, Raspy. Nice name. Wonder why you picked that. Matt was first. Thank you, Tay. Somebody's going to get a good message. 42, confirmation, 66. Archangel Michael, I call on you to guard the gates as I channel these messages. I demand, declare, and decree that no weapons formed against myself or my listeners will prosper, so let it be. Star ancestors, benevolent beings of the light. The army, I call you in. Better now than never. I ask that these messages would be of the utmost truth for who needs them and who needs to hear them in the divine right time for the highest good of all on the highest timeline. For those that are choosing to ascend, this is probably going to be a deep message. You're going to need to open up your mind to receive it, right? Use your senses to better bring in the messages. All right, Matt, I wrote you down as 1T. Telepathy. For the highest good of Matt. All right. Embrace your loving connection and be happy. Your connection is eternal and unbreakable. Notice all of the noteworthy things in your relationships. Relationships, all this ties back to a tree. The family, the tree, that's what's important. That's the portal of getting through here and getting back, is through the family lineage. Strengthening the bond, I heard. It's about a connection here. This could be ancestrally. This could be with somebody in the physical plane. This could just be a piece of you back to yourself. There's a need to observe the connection that you're in right now. Emotion flows through creative expression. Solace in art, using pain for good. Yes, that's what the happy point of this whole thing is, right? That beginning read had a lot to do with the energy that you're in. When fragments come together to create something good, imperfect is wholeness. Show your true colors. says show your true colors so your soul tribe knows how to find you. Stained glass could be very important in this situation. Why did I feel like I just seen a whole collective of people starting to do stained glass mirrors? I did. I seen them hanging in London. I seen them hanging in Brazil. I heard Fort Leavenworth, Montreal, Quebec. Incantino, Cambridge. Yeah. 11 comes out with the yes. Very interesting. I don't know what. Let me get some dirt on this. I had to clear my cards off because I did court. I did a court of the justice at my own spiritual table today. When you do spiritual work and more than just for cards, right? Oh man. Matt, I do not know why, but when I talk to you right now, I do feel like this is a relationship of something. It is. And two of you are very much alike. See him looking at her? Like I said, they're both up out in the sky. So this could be something that's happening on a higher level. 44, confirmation as I say that. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I heard Archangel Michael's wings just made a noise. I feel like you have your eyes on somebody, and I asked, right? And this comes out behind that, which is, yes, there is some secrets, but yes, this person's got their eye on you. Or you, them, this connection, this happy connection, and this comes out together, one after another, the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. This could be because you're a truth speaker in some way, Matt. Think you're doing things in other realms like you might not even realize you're doing, and it's coming. See, and it just came down. See, whatever this is, it was seated. The seated, right? On this earth already. It's here. You guys have already been here. You've done this. She's like, don't worry. Remember, safe word is kumquat. Don't move a muscle. But I just want to know, why the fuck did you get all the birds and I got a couple flagpoles? Right? I want the side with all the birds. That's been like listening to a flag whip, huh? Whip, whip, whip. Brings a little bit of that. He's all good by herself, right? She's kind of like, how do you do this thing again? Maybe there is red flags in a situation, although there is a red and yellow. There's a root chakra and solar sacral plexus. If there's something going in the throat, see it? It could be somebody sitting in a position acting like someone else. And maybe this King of Swords actually does see this person doing something underhanded. I don't know what this is, Matt. It's moving away from something, though. Maybe I told you, maybe you're going to see something. The secrets of some way. There's red flags, and somebody knows that. Somebody's more spiritual than the other. I think she's got one bird on the back. She's very stoic. See, he's not even, his sword's all relaxed, and she looks like she's ready just to whip it out at any minute. You know, like she has to be more on her toes than, say he is. So what about this? See, heartbreak. I don't know. I feel like there's a celebration after a heartbreak in this situation. For some reason. And it has to do with something that's higher up, maybe that you're not seeing or understand right now. All right, any other messages? Yeah, it says your strength and your weaknesses are being tested right now. You're being tested by the universe. It's a surprise. It's a surprise, and it's a secret, whatever this is. You may be surprised. I heard I've been here all along. Yeah, your intuition, or lack thereof. These secrets. Because the moon represents an illusion, not seeing everything, right? And she's like overwhelmed in something. Surprise test. I don't know, I feel like you've worked hard at something and maybe this is just going to be the surprise, the reward for moving forward out of, you know, false people and people that don't have your best interest, you know. Consider the situation carefully. I don't know, maybe it's leading you back to learn how to embrace a loving situation. No, I feel like you have some heavy protection around you in some way from blockages for whatever's going to come for you. I don't know, there's something about this, the way that they look at each other, and even if it's like this, he's looking at her like he's captivated. So hopefully that fits with your situation. Sign language for blind. It fits very much. Archangel Michael, Azra Kedro tutte dia shakariatre tu papi shete kiro manana yeketea. Hi Celeste, you're welcome. Cassidia. Can I get a card or a reading? Yeah, just 1 second. Hold on a second. I'm going to kick Laura out of here real fast. Okay. It's not too often Mommy has to come in, but when I pull cards on who certain people are, yeah. Somebody's trying to fuck with the flow. You are raspy. Okay, who's next? Hello, Timothy. Good night, Matt. All right, anybody else want a card? I'll do Cassidy. Are you still in here? I'll do you next. Timothy. Okay, just 1 second. I'm going to write down one more name. Mm-hmm. 11. Okay, Cassidy B, here we go. For your highest good, what your spirit guides, what you need most right now. For your highest good, so motivate. Perseverance right now. There is a need for a change of perspective on whatever has taken over you now. If you want to succeed, you need to keep going down the road you're on. Reach for the wisdom within, and then you will just know what the right next step is. What is the right next step? What are you working on? The energy oracle. The universe will help you recognize signs and miracles. Acceleration. Speed up and chase the results that you want. Thank you guys for hitting the like and subscribe button. Welcome in. Life force. I am a being of light. I receive the divine energy within. I regenerate every cell. 777. I don't know why, but when I looked at that right now, that looked like a genetic code. That looked like DNA, but just at the peripheral of it, it looked like something that it wasn't. Maybe that's what you're persevering through, is that you're shifting through things that you're not exactly sure. You're changing your perspective and using your wisdom to recognize whatever this is, and it has to do with the brain. I'm hearing chemical neurons. I heard neutrons. Whatever this is that's accelerating this process. There could be something that's moving very quick right now for you. I see an airplane with the number 777, like an old, like the ones that crop dust. Sparkle. I turn fear into strength. I free my mind from doubt and have faith in the goodness of the universe. I love and accept myself as a soul, and I discover the light that lives within me. So what is this? Victories. I heard old victory in Jesus. Your Savior. 7 is a very highly spiritual number. As above, right? What happens above, top tier, happens below. So maybe you are recognizing that you're in a spiritual battle and things are speeding up at this time. This might be over your head. I don't know your level of spirituality, so I'm just going to say this and just know that it's meant to be said. You're having this acceleration in your as above part right now, and you're going to feel that come back down to this earth, so to speak. So your conscious, your subconscious are showing me like these blips and dreams and short visions that you have throughout the day. Maybe you are going to start picking up on the signs, but I think you're beyond the signs, because it says, you've had a hard road. If it's saying I've turned my fears into strength, you have to sit in that fear for quite some time to recognize that you can turn it into a strength, right? You have to sit in that darkness and try to realize what's yours and what's not. It gives you a big perspective on life. Because now you're not afraid of what's in there. That's what's up. That's what's happened. You've liberated and ascended. You could look at it like that too, right? Started from the bottom, now I'm here. This ascension process. Now you're gifted to go, in at least, I'm hearing 2 realms, as above, directly above, and so below. So you've been like giving a key or a pass of some sort to what are you for the victory is what came out. That's what the mission is. I have grown in the universe, and I have discovered the higher wisdom that guides me to victory. I direct my thoughts to my clarity and cultivate wisdom, love, and kindness within me. Now I am free of freedom. Freedom, Las Vegas. The sparkle and the light force. Maybe you did travel somewhere and pick up on, I'm hearing it was like a nugget of truth, a nugget of light that got left from behind. It got left from behind. So maybe you didn't even see this coming, whatever this was. And what was supposed to stop you and stall you actually made you stronger. Because to me, that looks like the top Merkaba, right? That comes down. So maybe you are seeding something, as above, so below. Again, I see it. Whatever this is it's definitely going to be victorious for you. When you work in the light and you're able to integrate this piece of you, and then it's a bright light, it's joy again. So you're getting so close to, remember the other card was of the physical being, the whole energetic being. It's like you're definitely integrating with something, your connections, your soul family, and they both come out together again. I said soul family, so perhaps an older, younger version of your own self. The one that's above, maybe in it, I'm hearing the 5th realm, is connecting with you here. Different place, different time. And in this one, it's 2. It's like a time traveler's note, I heard. It could be as above, so below, but it's something, time has gone by. Time keeps on slipping into the future. Look, as it goes into the future, right? Up, up and away, I heard. The boy gets younger. You reversed aging. I don't know. That's so interesting. I'm going to leave that with you where that's at. Yeah, you are in a transformation. Number 1919. Sequences. Things that come in sequences. 777. You'll know. I heard inscribed. This is so crazy. But I heard it's inscribed on a chair. So maybe you're going to see this number somewhere. That's just what I heard. It's inscribed on a chair. It is asked that you take note that you hold within your hands the power to change your life. Within this realization, you will feel your sense of purpose and your connection to new beginnings. Talked about a connection to new beginnings. You know what? Like I said, maybe it doesn't always have to be hard. Maybe there's loopholes. Maybe there's remembrances. Maybe there's sacred gateways, I heard. Maybe there's a melding of your higher self and your lower self that are coming together for an ascension to embody. I'm hearing fully embody this now. Could be something with your hair. Your mantra. And it's not called a mantra, it's called an affirmation, but I called it a mantra. I release what I no longer need to carry, and I open myself up to the transformative energy of the divine. Feather. I heard the angel sees. Confirmation for somebody, 1111. It was seen. It was noted. All right. Cassidy. I did Matt. That was Cassidy. Did you find a feather yesterday? What kind? Yeah, angels, I wrote you down. Okay, can you do a reading for Edmund? Yes. Okay, so for Cassie's, I'm doing it for Edmund. For the highest good of Edmund, listen. There could be something right now in your, yes, that's changing fast for you, Edmund. This energy, because I feel like in some way you're being recognized for this rapid. Maybe you hear your clairaudient and you hear stuff, because I'm seeing this. The first card that comes out says listen. It's a connection though, because see all the energy, it's grounding energy. It's within a connection. 777 was still out when I said that. I pay attention to the world around me. Signs and symbols lead me to success. I listen and discover the path of eternity. So what is this? I still have other cards out. An acceleration. Is the collective like all accelerating at the same time? Because I totally feel that. Totally feel that. Either that or it's a lot of the same energies on the same platform with fake accounts. You know what I mean? I felt that. If you want a personal read, pound LB, you can email me, and those for an hour-long session is $65. And then if on here, I'm just working with the collective energy right now and trying to help heal that by getting on here and doing this with these guys. This felt like you're really putting some stuff where it belongs for once, Edmund. Like things are starting to make sense. You're starting to categorize out who, what, why, when, where. But within your own self. It's like you have, I heard a protruding light force energy. Super magnetized. They're showing me right now in the reflection of the mirrors. I'm scrying into the window. They're showing me a vortex that looks like this. No body in it. Nobody's in it, but it's open at the top, and they show me this vortex, how it goes down, kind of like in a digitalized, fragmented optilusion. Optilusion? Optical illusion. What does that even mean? That you're the light. It means that you're the fault in light. Creating it. You're creating whatever this is because you're making these changes. These changes could feel like suffocation. Suffocation. No, don't give a fuck if I cover up breathing. Hey. Suffocation, no breathing. Feeling suffocated. Oh, why is that still out? I have another card from the past. Suffocating. Yeah. Maybe you're ready to, move into this next step and to gain some new perspective and insights. You can't keep baby in the corner forever. You have a special ability about you, and it has something to do with listening to your gut, listening to your heart. It feels like that's the one thing that has always kept you going on this path. And even your family at that, is that you have, I'm hearing that song, Welcome to My House. You have this fire about you. You have a very mystical energy about you that seems very tapped in. It seems very home-like. And I say that like, when you look at the stars and you want to go home. You're like, I want to go home and it's been a long, hard day. You're like, can you just get me the fuck out of here? You've overcome the fear of that somehow. It's like you've brought that here. You're gonna find yourself talking with your spirit guides and your spirit family and your ancestors, Jesus, whatever it is, in a way where you can alchemize that hermit energy into something for the greater good of all, healing the planet of some way. Because you listen to nature, listen to your heart. You listen to nature. Nature listens to you. You have this. I did post today on my community page about Artemis, and she is, if you look up that archetype, right, for the animals, healing the earth. I heard healing the planet. Yeah, like an earth angel through energy. I don't know. It's like you listen to the planet and what it needs, and somehow you give it energy. That's deep. Yeah, because you already have this within you, and they're bringing it together, right? The moon and the sun, they're bringing it together. You have this ability to alchemize. It's like that would normally kill somebody who stood there, but you have an ability to do that because you are that connection. Gaia, Mother Earth. Connected to Mother Earth, the spirits, the old spirits. I can hear the native chant in my head right now. That's so interesting. Like not a powwow, but a sacred ceremony. I don't know. I feel like in a past life you got separated from somebody. I do. And I feel like you've been on this journey and it's like you guys are so close. Can you hear me? Right? Maybe that's what you're listening to. There's this call that you're getting. Maybe it really will be a call, but I feel like it's a spiritual call. It's a call back to yourself so that you can have this connection. I talked about bringing whatever your heart is what kept this going. You have this ability to always bring back the fire. That last little piece of light, right? You just think of this person, and maybe this person is in a ship or somewhere else or far away, but the heart's connected here to the mind. The hearts and minds are connected. That's so interesting. And as I look at this person sitting here, I look at these as they're laid down because she's on a pillow. This person, this energy is something that is sacred. It's something that is ancient. It's something that, it's a wisdom. It's an energy of wisdom, right? Because it's in the mind. This is like your as above part that's fueling this ability to listen. Just keep hearing. Yeah, and I told you that suffocation feeling starting to go away. It's like you're getting to this point where you can just embrace it. You finally went through the void, and now look at her. First she's like, what the fuck is this? All these messages, all connecting with the universe. You're like, how am I simultaneously connecting with the universe in everything that I do? If I go in here or look at a paper, it's answering. It's like, I could see where the feeling gang stopped for somebody, and I just heard it go dead solid in the back of like where I hear everybody. Dead silence. Something ended today. Something came off of somebody. I literally just felt something, an energy come out of somebody's mouth. Off with their heads. It came really, literally, I can see somebody vomiting it out or it being expelled out, this energy expelled out of there. I literally just felt that come off of this person. I don't know who this is. Yeah, somebody got liberated right now. That's crazy. I don't know what time it is. That's the first time. 55, confirmation, 555, the number of change. It's the tide of change. Whatever this is, yeah, you're through the void. Or what if not? You're being freed from what that emptiness, that darkness, that imagination, that great creative. It almost scares you. You're like, holy shit, I am fucking everything. I am connected to the universe and everything, everybody. And then you're like, oh my God, I was such a dick. And then you realize you're controlling it because you're at the higher vibration than everything else around you. It is you. It's all you. Like, what the fuck? That's not fun when you solve the game, though, right? Nobody wants to solve the game. It's much funner when we think people are putting black magic on us and we're, we're in the depths of hell. But sometimes it is a reality, too, depending on what beast you feed, right? What beast you feed. The one of prosperity and abundance and growth and healing the earth and connecting to yourself, or the one that says everything is dry, dead, gone, and barren. We all have a side. Pick a side, right? He's got two. He says, you are an earth angel, but if you want to continue to time travel and do all of this, we need you to be on your mission here and go all the way in and listen. I don't know, it's like you're going to pick up on a frequency or people's hearts, or like literally I could hear your supersonic hearing go to a heart that was broken. I don't know if you find people in the galaxy in your dreams or what, but you connect with somebody else, and I'm just showing me Archangel Michael out of my peripheral, and you can go and like cut people away from. That's what that feeling was when something came. I felt it come off, even my own body. I know it's not mine, but I felt it come off. It was like that. It was like cutting that rope from around your chest. It's a soul symphony. When the soul sings again, that's what brings this, right? Maybe you're doing this for people and you don't even know it. You're freeing them. More and more people are coming to the light because you listened. You took this chance on yourself to sparkle. I feels like, I don't know, you missed and lost something. It's coming back to you. Yeah, it says it's lost, but whatever this is, you got 5 of Pentacles to the 1, the Queen. That's a big jump in energy. Whatever you did, you went see that void. This is a young energy. This is a page. This is a queen. That's a lot of shit you got to go through to change that mindset. 'Cause it's all energy. It's thoughts, right? But when you look at this person, it looks like they're kind of going through a mask, right? Pushing through like this translucent, and everything's kind of going one direction, and then you sit here and now she's connected to it. It is a part of her, him, whatever you want to say. Yeah. I walk a lonely road. The only one you've ever known. But I feel like whatever this is, whatever you were calling for is called for you too, because I felt something come off of somebody's heart. I felt somebody get released from a dark, heavy spirit. Something had to let go because you raised this frequency, whatever this was. And there's two energies doing this at the same time. One seems very galactic, right? And this one seems very a different species of some sort, but equally enigmatic, mysterious, magical. Yeah, it's like we'll do this when we get older and we'll always find each other again. Maybe this is you talking to these ones up in a different realm. I don't know. This is so beautiful. It's so cool. Hopefully you got something out of that. They said pull a number. 1616, willpower. Things may feel out of sync and not within your control. The whisper of the divine is asking that you remember that you are being supported and your will is your superpower. Determination is key right now. I call on my strength and willpower to take the lead. I accept and listen to the support of the divine within. The divine within, and that is exactly what's made this come to life, is listening to that. Listening to your heart. Yeah, your intuition's going to continue to get stronger too. I don't know what this is, leading, because you are the light. You lead other people to the light in some way. You have this ability to listen to the divine, and I feel like you have mediumship abilities. Maybe you don't know this, because I'm feeling your energy as a soul. So they'll show me a reflection of something that's within myself, within somebody else, because that's how I know that somebody has it, because I too have it, seeing yourself in somebody else. So very deep. Yeah, I think you, it's not just passed on loved ones, it's spirits of this world. I talk to you about Mother Earth and Gaia. You know what I mean? It's like people who are celebrating about the barren, you know, no growth around whatever this commitment or this marriage is or this contract. It's they try to they could move it out somewhere nobody else could see, you know, and maybe you have had some things stall you, and that could have been a broken heart and an inability to go within at some point. But now that you're starting to listen, you're getting the message, you know. Somebody else is also searching for you too. It's so deep I can't even explain to you like on what level of reality, or you know what I mean. It's so deep. I want to have the words for it. Yeah, somebody's on their way. It's your energy and theirs at the same time. You both are moving very quickly. Yeah. Get in nature. Go look at the trees, and you need to be in nature and touch the grass. They're just showing me putting both of your hands down in the dirt and kind of grabbing it. And I don't know why. I feel like they showed me like something coming out of my throat chakra when I first had a light language. They're showing me like something coming out of your throat like that. I can feel it on the tip of my tongue and in my throat chakra come out. I don't know if something came off you. I don't know what that was, but I felt something come completely off of somebody's body. All the way out. All the way purged out. Like, I don't know. Somebody was the light army, man. I'm telling you. That was crazy. 6261. What's up, guys? Welcome to the chat. My name's Casey. Who do I got next? Right now I'm just reading for the collective, pulling a few cards for a few people. For the highest good of all, so we could better understand ourselves, so we can evolutionize, so that we can, okay, tell me everybody's not like, okay, I really want to know what I'm here for. Of course you do. So when you actually start getting messages of it, and it's like, that seems a little out of this world. Yeah, because you got a real big energy. You're going to start unleashing your creative XIXAMA. You're going to start becoming more creative and connected too. Yeah, you're another person that's going to slip into this radiance. I'm telling you, this energy is all around. It's transformative. It's a connection. I see a fairy. You could work with the fae. I'm feeling fairies in here big time right now. Totally felt the fae. See that? Yeah, that's confirmation for somebody. That's the connection that you're having. Isotopes. Look at the crystals underneath. This is ancient. Those are ancient crystals. You don't find them like that anymore. This is ancient wisdom and knowledge being reopened, and they showed me like triggering, but you know when you irritate something enough to where it finally, fine, I'll tell you, it opens up and speaks its truth, and it speaks its molten truth. It's a fairy. There's a renewal in this connection within your presence. Well, for some of you, with that fae energy that you're calling back. Some of you are the little people. I heard the little people with a big ass job. It's so weird. You're going to start seeing creatures from everywhere coming out of there. I'm telling you. And you realize, I laugh about it all the time with, what's his name? Maui, the demigod, off of Creativity comes out again. If you think it, you can be it. I heard it. If you think it, you can be it. Because what I'm going to say, when he swings his little fucking, and he says, giant hawk. I've had dreams about doing that. I've had dreams where I called in Superwoman's fucking, it was my own, it had my own design on it, the shield, and taking my kids' dads up to another realm with it. And I'm like, fuck, I thought this thing was going to be a lot faster than this. I'm all trying to power it like with my human brain and not my astral power. You know what I mean? So that was fun, but I got him saved. Yeah, I'm always back in the military. In a lot of my dreams, I'm back in the military, and it's constant, it's nonstop. I'm always at war with something. Always, or I'm getting special instructions for a new mission, and a lot of things. They're like, no, just give this to Archangel Michael when you get up there. He knows what to do with it. I'm like, I'm gonna talk to Archangel Michael. Now he's in my dreams all the time. I just gave him an energetic chest bump. I don't know, guys. When things start waking up to you and you're like, what the fuck am I connected to everything? Like, everything. This is a confirmation for somebody who's just thinking about that. Everything that was. That's the Akash, right? In your body, in your DNA system, right? But it's getting cultivated by your physical body. These are also crystals that were left. When the water comes down, it magnifies the growth of those. The more you speak life into it and you regenerate your own being, your cells, all you're opening up to all this stuff, you're like, oh my God, is that me? Yeah, that's fucking you, mate. So I left myself all this shit from how many past lifetimes ago? You mean the whole time? Yeah, the whole time. And for some of you, it's just stored deep in the subconscious. Deeper in the subconscious. Don't you remember? Somebody watches ASMR is going to have something that they do open up a piece of their brain just like that. They're going to have remember it. Something from ASMR. Those initials could actually mean something as well. Automatic. Acceleratic. Okay, Timothy. Oh, thank you. Carla says, yes, you prayed in another language and gave instructions to put one hand on my stomach and one on my chest, and now my breathing is normal, not short of breath anymore. Blessings to you and your family. Love you, Carla. I put my hands on somebody today, actually, and not outside of what I was just saying, in an energetic sense, worked some very deep deities that not want to let go of somebody, and they threw up repeatedly. I mean, their whole face was white. They're like, I just don't feel good. And I said, look at me. And as soon as I see the face white around there and the eyes go dark, that's when I know a deity's on somebody. And that's when I go in, and now I have the light, fire, power language. It's a lot easier. This time I just barely touched. Last time I had to get in deep prayer because I didn't know anything. I didn't know what I was up against. So seeing this is like the third time I've done this on this planet is take that off of somebody. And they just expel it out of their body. As soon as I put my hands on them, I got really, really, really hot hands and very sweaty hands. And I speak that now. I kind of just call them all in. So the more I do this and for the collective and get integrated in I'm more connected to all the energy. Like the girl with the hair, I can connect out further and make, even your guys' species, because I'll get off here and I'll go out and you'll see the stars blip through the sky, bloop, bloop, and you'll start seeing them come through this, detailed fabric vortex, force field, right? And they blip in, and I see all these stars, and I'm like, and I have to go and plug my shed every night I get out. I go over, walk past the hot tub, unplug it, and then I, sit. But every time I get out of here, I pray, and I talk to the stars, talk to my family. I talk to a lot of things. And every night it's always something new. It's always something different. It's just growing. It's more. So now that I see your guys' different species, for those of you that are star seeds and those who understand this message that I'm giving, blip in time, and they all say thank you to me. Like you guys, some of you don't realize this. You're a remnant on your planet. Like you're here and your planet, and some of you are dying on your planet. Like you are here to do big things. You are not just, you know what I mean? And that's why these messages are so deep, because there's a collaboration that's supposed to be happening right now. And a lot of us races, Pleiadian, Starseed, Octurian, Reptilian, whatever, you know what I mean? The blue guys, the Fae, the shamans, I hear the skinwalkers, the wolves, the vampires, whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Those different energies that are here. You guys have, when you reach out for that connection to yourself, you're reaching out, like I said, to bigger places of you and more than just one spot. You're calling in these energies that are yours. They're being activated on this earth. So for some of you, you guys are in a ship in a different space and time, you know what I mean? And this is people that are laying things at your altar, like, when will you come back? I wanted to say altar, but I meant to say, like, where you put somebody to rest at ashes, or, you're just on the other side doing other things in a different realm. Maybe you are working with somebody that passed away, but they're really not, you know what I mean? Maybe every day you're like, I love you, you bring them a flower, and they're like, dude, I'm still here, I'm just in a different space and time trying to work with you, trying to guide you. Over here. A whisper in the wind. A whisper in the wind. Yeah, and you guys are just like, Spirit, take me higher, take me higher, take me to the place. Take me to the place where the girls are pretty. Oh, won't you please take me home? Yeah, yeah. It's time. It's like, I don't know, this energy that you guys have in this collective is connected. It's connected. And the more that you guys stay connected and doing these things in your life that are making a difference, you're calling in your actual soul tribe. You guys think what you're calling in is like people in the flesh. Like, do not think that there's not transformational deities of the light that can walk in. A higher aspect of yourself. We talk about it all the time. We're like, yeah, that can't happen, really. Yeah. And it is happening. And it's happening fast. These portals are opening. I'm telling you, you're going to be like a whole new person for some of you guys in this collective. You got completely back with your star family, your soul family, whatever it is. It's insane. Yeah. Spirit, lead me. It all started with faith, a hope, and a prayer. All of it. You're like, I don't even fucking want the money. I'm down with the gifts because now I see that that's just an illusion too. I can better help heal like this. You're like under the radar. You're going to be under, you're going to be undercover in a way, an undercover spiritualist. And you're going to wake up and know what you're actually doing. But it's a top secret. It's a secret society in a way, you could say. And when you think of it like that, vigilantes, the good vigilantes, that follow spiritual laws and rules, which is what we really go by. Yeah, we're on this earth, but we obey spiritual laws. And it's important that all of you know what those spiritual laws are. Cause of the effect of give and take, giving and receiving, cause and effect, the universal law of grace. There's a lot. Natasha already down. Okay, I'm on Timothy. Sorry. Not sorry. Not sorry, really. Some of you guys really, really need these messages. It's going to be the one thing you hear that strikes a light bulb moment within you, because your spirit guides are here. They're already telling me, they need this push. And maybe that's why the messages have been so elaborate and so straightforward. It's like, okay, we got around like the self-love. Part of it's like, don't be a fucking bitch. Get your ass in the game. You need to fucking pick up your shield. We got a lot of ass to kick. Like, what the fuck are you doing? For some of you, you're like, hello to some people. And you're like, with the message that you give. It's just straightforward. It's like, this is the message you're looking for, that you look for all the time. It just comes out in somebody else's message or sounds, you're like, I thought that was, some of the shit I say, you guys are going to be like, whoa, I thought I was the only one that thought like that. Like, Spirit's really pushing me to my limit to come out, and I'll be the crazy. I'll be your Huckleberry. I'll look fucking buck wild on this mother trucker. I don't give a shit. I'm here to deliver a message. That's why they call me the Oracle. I came here to do this. I am a remnant of my last days. I came for this planet, for this way, as an oracle, to deliver messages and heal on the emotional, social level, because that's where the stifling begins, so you can't reach this. It's no longer a hope and a wish. You call it in. You do that on your own by healing. We just plant the seeds here, right? We're just here working together. Sometimes we need to remember, and we got to get knocked on our ass a few times. You know what I mean? You can't take steps. That's what I'm saying. You can't cheat and get your the path, the true path. You can't cheat and get it. You have to do the work. You can't be fucking knocking people out that are actually, working hard at the same thing you are in that way. You're either wiser, more intelligent, see that flyby confirmation, you're more intuitive, you have more strength, resilience, mind power, resources, as far as, the underworld's got resources. I'm not going to say they don't, but they're not more powerful than the light, because if the whole world went to dark, there would be nothing left. Everything would die. They could have just went back to the void. You know what I'm saying? And when we think about that, Timothy. Taylor says, I get messages from other people's readings all the time. Good. That means you're tapped in. If you're not getting a message from the other side, somebody's getting a message from the other side. I heard Bradley Cooper. The duality. your Nana. I wasn't sure I seen Timothy anyways, but I'm being called to do this. Tell your... Is she watching right now? Okay. Did you ask me to do a reading for your Nana? Is she, I mean, in what regards? Is she sitting there with you and wanting a read? No, the Nana's passed. I can't pull somebody through like that. And I already read for called on your name earlier, and I didn't feel any energy from that. So this could be somebody that, I want to say they got stuck in a place and time. They stayed in a life review for a long time. Maybe they left somebody behind and they can't leave yet. I don't feel like they're all the way to that side, if that makes sense. Because I know the void of not seeing anything, but the depiction in it shows me this person's helping. They're doing something. I want to say it's a life review, but it's not. She's got wings still. I mean, she's enlightened. It's like, I don't know, time's frozen where she's at for some reason. That is so stellar. Interstellar. I don't know, maybe a genotype or a DNA. This sounds crazy. But was preserved by the Prime Creator in some way. It's a unique bloodline. I don't know, that is crazy. I create light with my spiritual power and knowledge. I overcome all doubt. Maybe this person has become a guide in some way, or is getting their guardianship, I heard. They're walking into a new role too. And I think this person is going to be a spirit guide for you. That's very weird. I've never channeled it like that before. But as an oracle, I listen. And I trust my intuition, not to get on here and fucking bullshit 51 people. 66 confirmation. Okay, I have Timothy. Timothy's not in here. I have Celis Harrell. Are you still in here? Hi, Phyllis. Hi, Viola. You're welcome, Cassie. Hopefully that makes sense. I know they seem out there, but I just go with it, guys. It's going to make sense. Okay, I see you, darling. Okay, after... It'll be Tyler next, then Bradley Bear, then Angels, then Natasha, then Viola. Was it Viola or Flora? Viola. Okay. I love a card. Okay, Gary. All right. Okay, so I feel like what I'm reading for you guys for is on an energetic standpoint is what they want me to convey. That this is a part of fate for what comes out. It's something, yes, you have your own free will, but there also is the higher calling. And when you chose to do that, you really don't get to write your own book, so to speak, they're saying. You don't get to write it out. You don't even really get to know because the mission's constantly changing for some of you. So energy is fluid, yes, but you are also connected to this prime creator. You are chosen. If you are one of those, they keep saying 144,000, you guys, it's like an override in your brain. It's a super soldier I'm hearing. So that's where this is coming from. It's already a consciousness that's set in stone, that in a place, it's not in the future because it's all at the same time. It's all happening at once. So you already are in that body. It's happening. So this is something, it's a discovery mode. That's all I have. So if these feel like, what the fuck, just know that just tell them it's from the future. Okay? If that makes sense, it's for the linear brain. It's for the future. Because for you, I have this connection to Earth. This isn't your first go round. You're always connected to the Earth. Always. I'm feeling like a white witch, a green witch, Somebody who, maybe you might not even know this, it's an energy. It's not something that you do. It's your intention and energy creates this. You have a very pleasant conditioning, I heard. Pleasant conditioning. You're conditioned for this. Whatever this Queen of Pentacles is. This is an immature healing. Fuck yeah. Because you're a phoenix rising out of the ashes. Like you're back on fire. Look at the healings in the mind. Completely illuminated. Eyes closed. Tapped in. Yeah. They want you to know that you're already here. You're already to this evolved state. There is tricks and ways for you to get around some things. And it has to do, I heard, with bushels of grass. Beets. Barley. Broccoli. What's with the bees? You said to say it. Brussels sprouts. I don't know if somebody has a binion, but that came to my head right now. Something about, and water. Water. You need to be watering yourself in some way. Yeah, so, because your water helps with your intuition. I've never pulled this card out of this deck. Yeah, that's what's healing, is that intuition. So it's what you're putting in your body. They're saying vegan. Just go with the fruits and vegetables right now. Watch what you're putting in your body, because this is what's going to illuminate what I'm talking about with this rising from the phoenix from the ashes. You're already there. It's a projection. See, she's already projected you here. Now she's trying to get the message. But there's been an interference, right? Rising from hell. When you meet the middle world, the message doesn't get through. Now it's able to. Because you rose from the phoenix. You rose from the phoenix. Maybe you were you were rosed in phoenix. That'll be for somebody, a rose and phoenix. But you've went through the hell. Somebody needs to speak up on something. About what? Peace. Cultivate inner peace and serenity, finding calm amidst the chaos. Yeah, maybe there's a lot of yelling and screaming around you or somebody. I felt that right now. Like, when you scream and you haven't screamed in a long time. Something's just trying to disrupt. It's an old pattern, I heard. Whatever this is, there's going to be healing in it. Yeah. A new manifestation. When you start to align with the universe through your body, they're showing me this as the pineal gland opening up. And I'm hearing microbiome, something within the gut. It's diluting and delegating. It's like getting rid of a parasite in your stomach. I heard something like a parasite in your stomach. It could be something you repeatedly eat. You need to get rid of it. They say it's be done with it. Whatever it is. I don't know if it's something spicy or something. They're showing me like Takis. I know it's probably not Takis, but it's something like that. Maybe chew sunflower seeds or something. It's something you repetitively do. It's not helping. You need to cut that out to find this piece, because there's something in a parasite attachment to that's trying to grow in your cellular. It's trying to clone itself as a part of your body, is what they're saying. And this is trying to override it. You're above, right? So whatever it is, and it does look like the stomach, gut biome, biome. They're just saying something in the gut, kombucha. Drink some kombucha, they said. You need, maybe you have an OCD thing with foods being, like your milk, things being left out on the counter, but they're saying when you bring it back down to a room temperature level, we actually are taught the wrong way. My friend told me this the other day, now it's coming through. Your gut needs those bacteria. So it just trust it. It does. Your body already knows what to do. It's a chemical weapon that's killing this way to fight off its own thing, and it's killing that intuition in the pineal gland as well. Whatever this is that you're eating or constantly consuming. A connoisseur of it. For some of you, this is too much alcohol, hard alcohol. Completely numbing the senses. It's like, stop drinking so much whiskey. Somebody's drinking a lot of whiskey, a lot of vodka. I heard gin. Somebody drinks juice and not water throughout the day. So I'm just saying that's manifesting in a different way. You want your flow to be clean and pure. You have a big job here on this earth, and that involves you're being called to explore bone casting, which that sounds odd, right? But I think it has something to do with the way things lay, patterns, people's patterns. You can decode and dissect somebody's whole personality, genotype, I heard, by their patterns. Give them like 3 days with you, and you can tell, a week, and you can tell somebody's fluctuating, if they're fake, if they're real. Your shit odometer. Yeah, you have a lot of wisdom. You have a lot of wisdom. So, like, you have an ability to, Pick up stuff from the past. I keep hearing that. Like you have a way to bring in messages. I know it says transformation, but I thought it said transition. Transmission. So, casting to commune with the spirits of the elders, the ancestors, and a message from healing and wisdom. It's like maybe you are messages of healing and wisdom, but I felt like your energy actually was wisdom. I felt like your name was wisdom. Wisdom. That's cool. That's what I have for you. All right. Somebody needs to get going on their path and really start thinking about some things, because I'm just going to tell somebody, like, things are going to, like, hit you right in the chest. Like, you're going to just be awoken, like your own energy slaps you right in, like, I don't know. Something's just going to wake up, and I see a lot of you doing it. I see people sitting up out of their bed. I see people sitting up in their chair. I see people driving that are just like, what the fuck? The whole time, like, you guys are having these deep remembrances. It's going to start, it's going to become global. Yeah, everybody's going to know, because it's a heart-based centered thing, and then you're connected to all the seeds and everything. You know what I mean? I showed you her hair was connected, just like off of Avatar. Yeah, what the Wheel of Fortune really looks like. All right, that means it's time. Time up. 144,000 chosen ones. So some of you have a calling, but you have, some of you are remnants of your people, of your DNA types. It could be 2 last tribes came back through your own lineage, and half your families died in car accidents, or maybe you just have that weird anomaly, like, how did I not die? Maybe it was in your death. It's for a reason. It says it will be known in the near future. Okay. Tyler, are you in here? Is this stuff making sense to you guys? Is it hitting there? Wade, Ambassador Casey Durham. Pretty soon my name won't be Durham anymore. It'll be Casey Marie Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yeah, it is making sense. Okay. Because I feel the silence in the collective, because you guys are like, oh, when I'm even speaking, like, I feel like a part of you goes to this. Like, you guys might be sitting on your couch or whatever, sitting in your chair, eating food, whatever you're doing right now. Laying in your bed, listening with an ear pod, driving. They're showing me everybody who's getting this transmission right now, a part of you snapped in. It's like you snapped into the 144,000 for those that you know that this is with. You got locked in. The light is coming. I'm being told to tell you, the light is coming. Ready for the wisdom. This is what we came for. Release the Kraken, right? The Kraken was released in the Titans. It was a fearless water beast that came up, and it was to help the gods, so the gods could win, the demigods. So some of you, I don't even know what a fuck, and I don't know if a demigod's real or not. I think we all have some fucking beyond this world in one spot, because it's all happening at the same time. Somebody's like, I wonder what I was back then. It's like, no, it's what you are on a different levels, because everything, even the 5th dimension, has 1, 2, 3, 4. You have levels within dimensions. It's not like, oh, yep, I'm going to the 5th. You know, when people say, have you made it to the 5th dimension yet? It's not like being, I often wonder how many people are waiting in their car to check out my license plate, because mine says Angel 33. You know what I mean? I'm a sign everywhere I go for somebody, right? No matter where I go, whether it's the Angel Dynasty, my, work trailer with my decal on it, what I do, it could be anything. It could be the 33s that roll with me. I'm hearing there's 33 dual sets. So, there's that. All right, Tyler. Yeah, unevolved. I could not even imagine going to, just the even thought right now makes me cringe of thinking, and it's nothing against anybody who's not evolved or in that space, but for me personally to be in no. Like, I will see the person that's coming towards me. I will see all of them. I will see it's connected. Like, I'm connected to myself. I'll feel that, because I don't feel that at all with anybody. No, I'll know. You know what I mean? Like how you know your own energy when you call in your guides and you start getting all the messages. It's just gotten stronger and stronger. The one thing from like, she's so dumb, she fucking gives away free reads. No. Do you know how wise that is? I got to tap into the complete collective energy and their ancestors and their passed on loved ones. It's all those tethers that went out. I didn't need money to do it. I needed the wisdom and the power to recognize who I was. And by doing that, I had to give a little bit, right? I gave a little bit to receive a little bit back. When you are an oracle, that's how it works. You have to be tapped in. You have to make connections. That's what it's about. Good connections. The ones that call on the light. The ones that call on the wisdom. There's wisdom. And something that might look like a loss to somebody right now is going to end up being the best thing they ever did. You know what I mean? Or if you're being ridiculed or put down, like, you can't make sweaters. I mean, the machinery, you're getting past the big Cricut and you're thinking about getting like a stamper machine or whatever it might be for your business. Some of the ones I'm talking to don't work for anybody. And if they do, it's not for long because you're getting called. I'm hearing the trumpet blow right now. They said, sound the trumpet. I heard roll call. Roll call! And the spirit. Roll call in the spirit. The union. Just so happens to be the union card. It's energies. It's already said and done. It's a reconciliation. Why do I always say it like that? Yeah, unavoidable transition. Creating your purpose fueled by your passions. Living fully and fearlessly. Final embrace of your death, right? Thank God I got my wisdom back. It was yours all along. It just had to wait for the perfect time. Everybody's like, I'm so fucking sick of hearing the perfect time. It's like, what do you want me to fucking lie to you? You know what I mean? You'll know. If this message is for you, you'll know. You'll know you're on the path of moving forward, this evolution. It's unspeakable. Every day it's just, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and more in, and you're more connected, and it's everywhere. You know what I mean? And then you like, okay, now I'm getting everything. Now I need to hone it in. It's experience. You only get experience by fucking up. Failures, right? We've already been falled on our face how many times flat? That's how we get the strength. That's how we get the armor, like Archangel Michael. Each one of those chest pieces, shoulder pieces, is where you fucked up and humiliated yourself, right? You conquered your own fears, your feelings of inadequacy or feeling less than, and you gave it over for a piece of armor because you move forward. Every time you drop something and you heal it or you look at it and you're like, fuck, I don't even need to heal that because that was an illusion. Move forward. Some things you do have to heal. You are fucking with a real earth human being, and some of you are messing with fucking tricksters that are skinwalkers in a way, so to speak. They're demigods of their own in a way. You know what I mean? Think about it. Come on. You know, when you always think about how to get out of a speeding ticket or my dog ate my homework, like this energy that we really are, we're talking about from the prime. It's all sought out. There's no loopholes that, you know what I mean? And divine will sit back and be like, all right, go ahead. Take your shortcuts. But it's a soul lesson. Either way. Think how many times Archangel Michael got his fucking ass kicked by the prime creator. Like, he didn't just become the reaper of men's fucking souls, right? He is the Grim Reaper. Really, he is. He's the one that comes and takes you night-night. He's the one when he walks up in energy and you get on your knees and you're like, I'm so sorry. Yeah. That motherfucker probably got knocked around. He's probably a hard-headed son of a bitch. But loyal and committed and fierce forward driving and deep down had the good heart for it all. He just found one person that believed in him. And it was all fucking said and done from there. Everything was looked at as a lesson, as a game piece, as a way to move forward, as a way to collect $100 and to pass go. It's not that hard. It's really not. It's as hard as we want it to be. All right. I have Bradley Bear. Oh. Hello, that's me. I keep hearing that song, The Sound of Revival, Till the Kingdom Comes by Jarvis Campbell. 'Cause you were my everything. Belong maker. And he says, Teach me to dance so I can dance with you. Teach Me to Dance by Javris Campbell. You should write that down. That's what I see when I feel this energy. I feel, I'm telling you, it's a connection. And this feels like love to me, is what this feels like. This feels like compassion for another human being. Seeing somebody in their fullest light. It's knowing what you want in a way, is what it really feels like. It's very, yeah, knowing what they want. Maybe you didn't know what you wanted a while ago and now you do. 33 could be a confirmation number for you. I'm seeing that right now. Is this, so this is love. Self-love. Yeah. Self-love, that is what this is. You've got the ultimate happiness. You went from being completely imprisoned to ultimate joy and happiness. Serenity. It's yourself. But if it's somebody else, right, you have the creativity to realize it's still a piece of you. When you fully give yourself to something else. I believe in something bigger than both of us. I miss my mother's southern drawing, praying through the walls in the evening. You took your shit back. You took your life back. You took your life back. You literally stepped into something. So your perspective has changed. It's like you've been in the dark so long, you're like, fine, I'll find my way in the dark to the light with my eyes closed. Because really, if you have a bandana on, it's a lot more, you know what I mean? But even that by then, you're so used to not seeing anything, it's about feeling now. It's about bringing this feeling. I got a feeling. You could be seeing 10 tens or 10 a lot when you add up all of the numbers of something. Yeah. You could feel like you've had a loss in your creativity, and maybe you do want to turn that around. Yes, because you went from the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, right? Which was ultimate tangible happiness, and somehow you found this creative endeavor aspect about yourself. It is a man right here, and it is a woman, you know? She has a really pretty face. I don't know. It's like you have a connection to whatever this is. And you have an ability to call it back. What you thought was lost is not... You're at the 9 of Pentacles again. It's like you had this fall from grace in a way of this... you had a revitalization within this entrapment. This could be imprisonment. This could be in jail. This could be a slave to somebody else. Something else. Thinking, a thought form. Something that had attached itself to you at some point. And I think you felt freedom, and I know it sounds really weird, but when I said I felt something come off of somebody, and I'm reading for you, it's like the same energy. I felt it come off. It was like a freedom. Something's guiding you towards whatever this is. Like, keep listening to your spirit guide, because that's covering up that loss that you felt. It's the only thing keeping you going. Yes, it's the heart. You're figuring it out. You're finding out that this does, yeah. It's within this. What you thought was gone, you found it within yourself, so you can actually have that. The 9 of Pentacles is somebody who, I heard a warrior. Somebody who works hard, but in the right ways to grow things. Not just to have money, money, money. Right? The cars, the keys, the kids, the wife, the wallet, the house. And now you found, maybe that was all removed from your life in some way. It could be anything. Anything that's tangible to you on this third dimensional realm that meant a lot. You found a way to unimprison yourself. You went back to your heart for something. You have an entanglement with your higher self, and that's what this is, because it covered the family. It's you. I got you, babe. You're finding this connectedness back to yourself, the ultimate happiness, because you used your intuition. Oh my gosh. Because you used your intuition, you stepped out of this, all the nagging voices, all the attachments. I really feel like you had, I'm not even going to say parasite, like some sort of negative attachment to you. Maybe you didn't even realize it energetically. Maybe sometimes it's just hearing somebody else speak. I don't know. Maybe you feel an energy with somebody else and you know it's not gone. You know what I mean? It's the one thing that's guiding you. And maybe it's on a spiritual level. Maybe it's in your dreams. Maybe you know it. But whatever it is, it said, okay, I need to do this. Because if I want to be close to myself, this person, whatever this is, I've got to find the light in the dark. I got to realize that this is an illusion of what I'm going through. I need to check the real reality, and that means you have to check into your heart. This intuition. Wow. There has been secrets around certain things, you know, things you felt like maybe your spirit guides didn't bring through for you for a reason, for the perfect right time, so you wouldn't fuck it up. I'm looking at Maui on the back of my computer, giant hawk. Like maybe you weren't supposed to know that you could transform to the Eight of Swords filling in prison to all the way to the Sun, the happiest card in the deck, if you just reached in and got with yourself again. You feel like maybe you lost your connection to life in some ways. Yeah, it's like so disconnected from everything. Irritated, maybe didn't even want to be by yourself. You know, maybe you were by yourself for too long and that's what brought in this. Maybe you do have a divine counterpart because the King of Cups comes out after the Queen. This is a calling and a something, I'm telling you. It took a moment to take a stop and a stare. A pause at whatever this is. The secret, right? She was infusing it the whole time. Yeah. You are the one you're looking for. That is the person. They mirror your soul. Your opponent. What your opponent was supposed to do, right? You go up against them. It's a battle. But it brings both of you back, or your higher and lower self, into alignment with this creativity. You're noticing the connection between all things. And within that connection, you're starting to find serenity and become revitalized to your connection to the divine realm again. An ancient, very old piece of your wise soul is starting to wake up pretty soon. Oh my gosh, and if you look at it from my perspective, right, it's been there all along. It's just seated down. Answer the call. Serenity, revitalization, and creativity. It's all in alignment. They've all come into alignment. Everything is opening up now. Direct contact, I heard. Cool read. I send you my love, darling. Isolation, yeah. I felt that. But you're going to be moving forward out of that. A time traveler, that's all I see with this card now. There's something propelling this forward. Maybe it's been a long time since you felt this feeling, or maybe you've known it all along. I don't know. Whatever it is, I heard it brings the bacon, but who doesn't love bacon? I heard breakfast in bed. You're welcome. That's awesome. I'm moving in with her soon. Congratulations. Better bring that girl breakfast in bed. I heard that specifically. Breakfast in bed. Hangover breakfast, that's the best. All right, next I have angels. Angels, you wanted to know, why do you feel bad leaving two-faced people behind? So what is your soul's urging you to know? I looked at my pendulum over here, and I was thinking the things that go round and round, right? Today was the first day I ever used it. It's not even a real pendulum, but it's a crystal on a actual silver necklace that I'd ordered. And today I sat here and I called in on somebody else, and at the same time I started to open, imagine the violet flame, and open a vortex portal of my own that was seeded with more of that energy that I'm connected to. And I've never done that before, and today's the first day, and let me tell you, I felt the most powerful feeling. So perhaps, maybe there is something with the pendulum. Maybe there is something for you, angels, about something moving forward in some way. Why do you feel bad? Well, they're showing me this. Again. Because something feels left behind, but it's not. They're just on different levels now. The connectedness is still there. The person that you're thinking about could even be a lower vibrational piece of yourself, your same soul aspect, so you feel it. You feel it when it goes into alignment in this way, right? We all start off like this, side by side. You're going to meet them, you're going to meet them. Of course, they don't look like that then, right? And then as time goes on, things shift, you start to align. So you can have a full connectivity. So they're saying, what seems like it's lost is not. That it's important for you to go with the flow of things right now and trust where you're being led. Surrender to the natural flow and the ebbs and flows of life. Natural flow, right, of energy. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. Maybe because you have so much attention, that's where your energy's going instead of focusing on what you can't see, but you can. That magic, that's, yeah, your own empowerment, what you feel. You know, you can feel this feeling. It's like the guilt's normal when you start to leave people behind, I promise. Yeah, healing, channeled healing energies, promoting physical, emotional, and spiritual wellness. Something's calling you. You have a call, and you're being asked to be courageous right now and moving forward. That you never really leave anybody behind, right? They're just on a different level. So there is wisdom in understanding that for you, and continue to talk to your spirit guides because they'll show you the radiance and the game plan of it all. Why certain things turn out the way that they do. It's all for a reason. There's a bigger game at hand here. All right, love you, angels. Hopefully that helped. Yes, that's true. Natasha, thanks, Casey. I will indeed. Yep. And flowers. Bring your flowers. You're welcome, Bradley. Christine says, I totally agree. Okay. Christina. Hi, guys. Welcome in. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. We're almost to 2,000 subscribers. I literally cannot believe it. I can't believe it. That energy just gets drawn and sucked to certain spots. It's like people will come on here and they're like, hey, my friend told me to reach out. That's how much that collective energy of tapping into things like that seem a little out of the ordinary that people know. It's like we're leading people to the light over here. It's an awakening. It's something that's said. It's a vibration. It's something they hear. It's a light bulb moment over here for a lot of people, I think. Even my own self. Being an oracle, and when I channel, so many things, you guys can see how I hop around and go to different aspects, forget what I'm saying. It's because it's energy. And not all of it always comes together for one person. There's bits and pieces and it stops. And it's because other people in different dimensions or vibrations are asking questions too. It's just weird the way that it's led, but a lot of people are starting to come here and get something out of it. All right, was Natasha in here? If you have time, can I ask for a card? Yeah, just you see. I love you so much. Hi, T-Smiles. What up? Yes, our souls are uniting. Natasha, this is for you, darling. This is for you. Maybe you're going to ask that. Oof. You got the enigmatic muse comes out at the top. Going with the flow. Subtle magic is all around. Otherworldly wisdom. Keeping a sense of wonder. Is helping you to helping to build this creativity within you. I seen off the movie Brave how the little girl starts following the wisps into the forest, and it's the last of ancient magic, and they choose the people that they go to. So I feel like in a way you're getting chosen over others in something because you're odd. I heard in the best ways. Oddball bear, I heard for some reason. We talked about because those wisps in that cartoon called Brave, in Viking times, I mean, they were hunting bears still. You have an old, I heard an old entrapment of energy. Maybe you have felt entrapped in a lot of ways by muses, but it's like you came back out the muse. Whatever it was supposed to distract you or lead you astray, like you came out literally the queen of that spot. You took over. You stepped into it. You're like, you want to be a muse? I can be a muse too. You're amused by things. And something about this tenacity and spirit that you have is propelling you ahead of other people. Like you got picked over something. You got picked out of something. Maybe you did get picked up out of something. And then here's a man over here. It's like somebody saved the day in a way. That's what created this flow. Once again, I see 3 different cards in 3 different places. Looking for love in all the wrong places. It's like, I don't know, somebody's communicating with you to keep hope and faith. It's so weird. It's like a telepathy. I hear it the way I hear it. It's not audible, but it's pictures and images. It's an all-day conversation. Meeting someone new, an authority figure, power dynamics, uncertain future struggles, and triumph, flesh and spirit. And that's why you're taking on this triumph, because of the struggles that you've had. Been played, lied to, left behind, easily misled, very, because I see the light here. You're like the book of life itself. You've got some of very magic, and people seen that about you. They're like, yep, but you walked out of that. Some way you got really clever. I heard done kissing the toads. Jumping ahead, leveraging your talents to succeed. Get a big break. Take a leap of faith. Yeah, balancing the emotions around the situation. They left you with the wolves and you came back leading the pack. Yeah, a whole renewal. I heard body, mind, and spirit. Accolades. Abracadoo, a minchgaloo, a bippity boppity boo. Put it together, and what do you got? A revitalization of a realization. You're realizing something, or you will be. About what? What gratitude feels like. Grateful you didn't give up on yourself. Grateful that I didn't take that road back there when it seemed a lot easier for the time and I really could have used a break. You got clarity in the cave, in the dark, alone. Right? You built a fire out of a crystal. Like, you can harness anything because you're the muse. Yeah, you're very empowered. You're very empowered by spirit, and it's so interesting that I've never seen two of these cards come out. Cleanse yourself of negative and toxic toxins and purify your energy fields. What your spirit's helping you. Purification, and go with the flow of energy. You could be a card reader or something that you want to do. There's something about cards here. This could also be representative. I wanted to say the cell phone, but no, this is like an ancient weapon technique. It's like you pull the strings that control your own life. I don't know. You're able to dial out. You have a special connection with somebody somewhere else, but it's only communication that you and them can hear. Perhaps because of something that was planted on Earth. I don't know. Very deep. Yeah, and there'll be harmony in the situation. Continue to follow the divine guidance of this piece of empowerment. Yeah, and empowerment comes out again. It looks like that empowerment is the same flow that's powering both of these booklets, tablets. Maybe some of you are experiencing your tablet coming on and like words being on the screen, or not sure, like it searched up something for you and you're like, but you find a hidden message in it. They want me to pull an angel number card for you. You have 143. Life is filled with phases. The whisper is telling you to prepare for the unexpected and allow change to pass through with a sense of peace. Financial and creative changes are upon you right now. These are creative changes because of your ability to listen to spirit, for your ability to look within. If you haven't been doing this, like, you're being nudged to, and it's, yeah, you're getting the divine guidance at this time to do that. What did that mean? There's healing in the body with something that you're doing. And I also feel like, in a way, you travel in your dreams and you might wake up, feel like you got a whole bunch of ass kick, or you might wake up and feel transformed, right? You're being upgraded cellularly so that you can have a balanced reflection of what you truly are. I heard rays of light. This inspirationer. It's all being seen. It's like each of you are a special character in this game. Like, we all have our own unique gifts and we have to put them together, like in Raya for Shishu, the last dragon magic. They all have to come together, right? And then the thing that kept them apart was the fact that they didn't trust each other, because they all went through their own shit with the Drunes, the dark energy that tried to take their souls, right? So now everybody's kind of peeking their head back out in the real collective. Like, oh, can I trust this reader? Or, oh, does this person want to infiltrate on my space? Or is this person taking my dreams? Or whatever. You know what I mean? What does that mean? What is this? Things like a floodgate has opened up now. There's a mass evolutionary flow energetically. I heard telecompute of energy that is about, and it's waking up all the ones that are in the alignment. Even if you're in different sectors, right? You're in alignment. They're all coming together. It's a source of, I heard, uncontrollable unforeseen energy. Whatever that means. Okay. Natasha, that was for you. Love you, babe. Galactic Lion, thank you. I love all of you. Stay strong, beautiful old galactic souls. You kick ass. I love you, Wes. Thank you for today. It was much felt. As soon as I felt that energy shift, I was in the bathroom and I went to put something in the garbage, and I looked down, and I in my head I said, Wes. I knew it was you, an energy. And I looked at the paper, and my mom had the old Western newspaper there, but the first 3 words that stuck out was West, and I was like, this world just gets so much more connected. I love it. I love you. Thank you so much. All right, Viola. Apple, I can put you on. I'm going to do a few more, and then I'm going to, I made a beef roast. I seared it, and then I seared it up with onions and a whole bunch of good stuff. Put it in the crock pot and have it cooking. It should be falling apart by now by the time I get in there. And then I was roasting some carrots, potatoes. I like cabbage in it, but my kids are like, what's that? And I'm like, it's wet salad. Just eat it. Okay, who was I looking for? Are they not in here anymore? Viola. And it's Fiola. I'm probably just saying it wrong. You've probably been in here the whole time. I seen a heart. I'm guessing that means yes. Then I'll have Gary. And then I'll have Christy. And then just Tracy, Apple, and then Pluto. I know, it's so good. I forgot I was gonna get some bread rolls. It's probably for a reason. My guides keep pulling me away from any carbs for some reason, and I don't know, they're having me eat weird stuff, and then I'll wake up and have my coffee, get to straightening up the house, picking up all the kids' toys and get bacon and coffee going and stuff going, and because my kids are on spring break. School's out for summer. Winter break, so we all just been chilling and watching TVs. It's been pretty cold outside. We went and fed the horses some carrots today and ran into town and took care of a couple other things, but we're not having Thanksgiving till the day after Thanksgiving when my family's here. So that's cool for me, either way. Is my crush a loyal type? They look, I don't know. I'm in your energy. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like somebody's about to walk away in that situation, whatever that is. Hi, Kennard. What's up? KKK. All right. Gary. It's all you, baby. It's all you, darling. I got you, baby. Ooh, I got you, baby. I feel a soul song. Woo! What are you doing energetically? Wow. Comes out as purification. So, and I feel this as an oracle, and I touch that energy. I ask what you're doing. We talked about earlier, the mother of all load. Whatever you're doing is cracking something wide open. It's in the light. It's being exposed. I also felt like at that same point, so what Spirit's telling me earlier, when I felt like that deity or that dark energy come off of somebody, it went dead silence. And then my mind takes me to that part in the Bible in a picture form, right? When they cast the demon out of them and they run off the side of the cliff. I was out there and I seen, was it Judas hanging? Spirits coming off of the Judas that ran off the cliff, and that's what it felt like, because they're showing me a lot more than just one person had something come off them, because I don't pick up on stuff like that. I felt a full-fledged ripping of darkness, like shit that was casted on that wasn't allowed to be there anymore because somebody in the collective made a big decision, walked forward, yielded their sword. Somebody fought spiritually today in this collective in some very big ways. It was a galactic fight that happened, and because of that, now there will be rest. Come to me, ye who are all weary, and I will give you rest. Somebody yielded the sword of truth, the power, the divine love, right? Archangel Michael came through, and I feel that in an energetic level. As I look at this, it was broke wide open, and it felt like there's an egg here too, an egg, and then she's in an egg, or he's in an egg. It's the energy bodies being broke through, and I asked from what, and it said to purify. Here's that light again, this little light of mine. Yeah, getting cleansed of negative and toxins, purifying the energy field, and that is exactly what that looks like now. When your opponent will have the same personality type as you. Opponent is somebody that you go up against, right? Not on the same team, but same personality. That makes for the clash of titans that I spoke about earlier. Release the Kraken. Looks like something I said cracked wide open. So just because we're doing something here, right? And I'm using mythology as I heard a turning point, as a reference point with an archetypal, multidimensional, interdimensional state of reality. That went up far. So back to this again, back to the alignment. I feel like there's a lot of you souls, now I'm calling you souls, you're not even collecting anymore. A lot of you souls have moved forward. It's like, yes. I see somebody in spirit right now handing out shields and weaponry, walking forward into the spiritual battle. Because what glitters wasn't always gold. It's not all love and light. We're trying to get this union back, right? And that's what that looks like here. It's been magnified. Your opponent has, but it's one set of wings when they come together, like an angel. One set of wings here, one set of wings here. Together, you put those together, and it's a full-fledged angel, right? When two energies combine. Very interesting. You are called to explore using your problem-solving skills and your knowledge of spirituality, psychology, and science to bring much-needed solutions to this world. Yeah. You're opening something. It's wisdom. It's wisdom and healing and purification through that. Yeah, you hold ancient secrets. I heard Bazaar Dark. Whatever that is. Bazaar Dark. What is that? A candle maker. This union. Very interesting. Oh, Spirit's just like, I feel like with Spirit right now, the way my hand was going, like Ratatouille's in my hat, just kind of pulling my hand around. Like I feel that connected. You know what I mean? How Ratatouille can just pull on his hair and guide him. I feel like a strong bond with something in this realm. Yeah, one step at a time. No matter how fast or forward moving you go, you or how far you get knocked back, whatever it looks like or seems, you keep coming right back forward because you're taking one step at a time. Because you have a spiritual engineer opening portals, stargates, a way to figure something out. This has to do with energy, the future Rama. Yeah. It's something old, it's relic, it's within the body, it's within the DNA, it's within the cellular system, right? Going with the flow of energy. It's the Akash that's opening up within the body. Maybe you are a key to a stargate. Transfusion. An alliance. Accolades. Aztec warrior. Aztec warrior. You're always up against duality in your life. Always overcoming. That's your strength. You're always overcoming. Sometimes when you think you want to find peace in your mind, it's like your mind is the only thing that's kept you going as this spiritual engineer. You hold the keys to open it. See, it's activated now. Now it's starting to turn. You have the energy and the light to do it. And I'm certain about that. It says be certain. And the sun comes in after that. Enlightenment. This is your key and this is your answers. And Spirit wants you to trust that. This might feel so far-fetched, but it is right in alignment, they're saying. I believe in life and my strength. Every moment guides me to the light. Everything on the road to growth is for my progress. I can't get away from the cat. This cat keeps showing up in my backyard, right? Yeah, the new beginning. To the future, to time travel, to energy gateways, it's within you. It's something that you have. This person is in these cards by themselves. All of them. But you've got the spirit animal. Got the spirit links of Sphinx, a fixed, Egypt, portals in Egypt, the Rock of the Dome, and I heard Mother Gaia, but that's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a pyramid in my mind's eye. The Great Pyramid. The Great Pyramid. Pyramid Lake. Goes back to I heard refraction. I heard a sanction. I'm listening to myself and confront my needs. I assert myself and retain my rights. Your rights. I am brave and gentle. I don't have to be afraid of others. I respect myself and I respect others. Yeah, you've totally walked into your fucking spirit animal of some sort. I swear, Lennox, I look at this, it's like you are on two different worlds at the same time. Yeah, you have an energy that's connected. It's the portal, it's a gateway. Whatever you have, you hold the key to it. It's a tablet, it's a writing, it's in your mind, it's on your body. Maybe you write it, it's in you, it's on you, it's within you. It is you. You are it and it is you. God, if that's how your mind feels, you and I probably feel a lot alike throughout the day. It's a lot. But we're getting there, I heard. We're getting there. Mine's a hawk. I'll keep it. Yeah, the hawk and the phoenix are my hawk spirit. Something was in there that didn't belong, and I spotted it. Maybe you're spotting out those anomalies. Christy, spotting out something that doesn't belong. Spotting something out. The sun. You're seeing something that doesn't belong in a certain space. Okay, I feel like you're a seer. I don't know why the fuck I'm prophesying right now over people's fucking spiritual gifts, but I'm gonna go with it. Don't shoot the messenger, but obviously this is where we're going. You're a seer. You have an ability to tap into the frontal lobe, bypass some sort of multi-nucleus counteractor, and I heard an app. Quantum mechanics. Easily disrupted. I don't know. You have an ability to tap into other places. I feel like this is going to come as a surprise to you perhaps, but in another space and time you've been captivated and captured at the same time. They're showing me that movie where they all have near-death experiences. It's it's the original Angel. And they keep dying over and over, and she goes back and they're like, this is going to be a hard mission. And she left her dad. She could see her dad and spend eternity with him. Instead, she's like, no, I got to go back because the others are trapped. Something about that. You should look it up on Netflix. The OA is what it's called, the original Angel. You have a connection to that. You are connected to that. You have an ability to sense and feel. Sense. But when I say feel, it's like an energy feel. You can see things before they're coming. You're a fortune teller. Fucking fortune teller. They're showing me like now this could be a journey to your past life. They're showing me, what the fuck is this? Dude, this shit that's coming through, I'm just going to say it. A gypsy. Somebody that they're showing me, it was an old series called The Carnival. And I think it was on Netflix, The Carnival. And it's kind of has to do with mysticism and stuff like that, but they show me how you traveled around and did something. Now this could be in a futuristic timeline and planting things that you've left behind that you're calling back in, but I'm also seeing it as a mundane past life that, see, her hands are reaching into her head. It's like you have an ability to touch. I said something about feel. You have a light weaver. You're able to weave light. But in another lifetime, it looked more like hocus pocus. Maybe you were prosecuted for it. Persecuted. I heard hung and killed for this gift. I heard you cussed at him too. That's so funny. Yeah, you got a fucking fiery spirit. So that was what you were overcoming, is that persecution this lifetime for being different. And it's going to get a little bit crazier, I heard. But you're here now, so with us on this channel, I'm guessing that's what they're saying. The guidance, okay? The guidance is with you. Or will be if you choose to look into it. But you're being led to everything. It's like, once again, it's another person that connects to everything through their own unique gifts. So why am I seeing soul aspects of the collective spirit? Because they're just showing me everybody's spirit, in a way. I don't even know how the fuck I'm doing that. Yeah, it's like I'm telling the future and the past and the present at the same time. It's just so interesting. But they're saying what you do with it is what matters. You've been told, is what I heard. Be appreciative that you got the answers that you were seeking for. And this could have been on a soul level with the sun. I'm hearing the solar plexus chakra. I am nourished by the great sun. As a result, the light within me grows brighter and brighter. You can't make that shit up. You fucking can't make it up. Whatever you're doing, you know, people can't make it up. It's tried and true. It's obvious. They'll see. And it doesn't even matter about them. Yeah, so you're connected. I realized the light in my life, and I directed my thoughts to the beauty within and around me. I thank God for every little thing that brings me joy. And you've got the card of joy here. Something's being brought to her, right? As a result, I inspire my thoughts. It looks like they're getting inspired to me through the thoughts. This is a thought portal. Wealth surrounds me, and I am grateful for all that life has brought me. Somebody in the void. See, there's always a split. It's a trilogy. It's a trinity. It's 3 in 1. It's like things from the past and then things from the galactic future. It's like a soul resonance is what I'm hearing. It's a resonance. It's a resonant energy. Hopefully that helps. You're welcome. I've got Christine M. I got Chrissy in here. I thought I seen 3 Chrissies. I just talked about seeing 3. See, I'm telling you. This just keeps getting weirder and weirder, and I love it. I'm like, oh my gosh. I wish you guys could see how I felt when they show me in my mind like snippets of other things. That's something new that's opened up to me. I'm able to connect certain timelines and like pull them together to get a message from all facets. So that's part of the interdimensional, multidimensional beingness, I guess. Okay. Just Tracy. I heard give a little bit. Gary says, wow, amazing, much appreciated, and lots of confirmations. Good. I'm glad you guys are getting something out of here because, you know, as a reader, I'm like, I always dumb down the collective. Like, maybe they're not as weird as I am because I'm so... Watch me when I first started reading, right, Hot Rod, compared to me reading now. It's like 2 completely different people. And any of you go back and watch the original videos in my video section, those are my first videos. That was me stepping out, the first video. Cut off the video, didn't know, and now I'm seeing so much stuff, and it's like the messages is perfectly right on. They're saying it's definitely right on. I mean, I don't know. They said the gift of the oracle. Well, there's more oracles than one, but I don't know. It's like something about my energy has an ability to tap into other old energy in the same way, like the connections. I don't know. We're doing it together. Just because I'm sitting on the side and I'm the one pulling the cards, you please know that we're doing this together. We're entangling, so we're working. It's like every time we come here, we're at the mystery school, right? We're working on stuff together. What's for somebody still for somebody else. It's like, oh my gosh. Welcome back, Taylor. Is my first wife going to be Latina? I'm not answering that. Hope you had a great day. Hi, darling. Timney Jim. What helps you start to tap in? For me, it was drugs. But I'm just saying that you might want to just start with asking. I don't know. For me, it's the more I ask, the more I add faith. Can you show me what I'm experiencing, what I'm feeling? I mean, because your connection's already there. It's just connecting to that. You don't need to, per se, understand everything or why it is or why you say what you say. You let it go and just say it. Can you please show me what I'm working with here, guides? Like, I kick it with my guides, and I laugh. Like, I say the stupidest shit, and I fucking laugh with them. Like, they are my best friends. It's me. It's higher aspects. It's It's so connected. It's so hilarious. I laugh at the signs I'll see. Like, we'll be telling jokes back and forth. I know that sounds, but there's nobody there, but there is. And it's so crazy. It's like, yeah, she's definitely getting put in a white coat. And that's why I resurfaced back on this planet, is to set other people free. It's your creativity. When you get back in your creativity, they say you are equivalent or representative, basically, for the 5 most people that you hang around with. Well, I heard that again today, and I've been hearing that lately, and I'm like, I hang around with, they're all children. All of my kids is all I hang out with. I don't really go and hang out and have friends. You know, I might go out to dinner here and there once in a while with my mom, but outside of that, I don't. I mean, I'm so indulged in nature, the stars, the trees, the way the sun sets, a fence, what kind of bird's sitting on the fence, how many birds are in there, what I was thinking before that. It just spirals out, it starts going. But my energy is that of a childlike, because I hang out with children all day. So I've gotten to where I get goofy and I play, and that's probably why I'm expressing myself better now than I did in my beginning videos, is because I was around energy that wore a mask. I wasn't able to be my own self. You know what I mean? And a lot of judgments were there. And somehow I got my last give a fuck busted, and I just do it. I just get on here, and you'll find connection in everything. Just allow yourself. You're like, is that a sign? Like, I literally, how I knew you cussed at somebody who persecuted you in a past life, and I know my signs, right? I have this sticker on the front of my laptop. There's Maui, but it says hocus pocus, and all I said was cuss, cuss, and there showed me somebody tied to a tree and you spitting, and that's how I know things like that, because I trust what the imagery and what I'm seeing says, and I unlock something in my brain. You guys are all gonna unlock something in your brain. So a lot of you in here already are. You guys are. Because I'm reading for you guys. I'm reading in this energy. Your thoughts are directed my way, right? Where your attention goes, your energy flows. So I'm feeling all this. This is you guys' collective energy too. Yeah, different things work for different people. And I can't even express how to, I don't know how to help people tap in that area. Wes, who's on here, the Galactic Lion. If you guys go check out Galactic Lion 144. Search him on YouTube. That's who I watch. Him. I watch Angelic Ascension, Spiritual Sag. I mean, I have my favorites. I have literally, in the Quantum Queen, I fucking love her. The Quantum Queen is one of my favorites. She talk about like how she has a touch of me, and fucking she's deep into quantum physics, but her readings, she doesn't do the God, spirit, love, that part, but she breaks it down towards like thought forms, allegories, I wanted to say prototypes, but people that, archetypes. She's just fucking smart, dude. You guys should look up the Quantum Queen. But Wes is where I would go if I were you. He does a pendulum, and he kind of opens up his vortex for you to receive violet flame, right? And you receive it with intention. He's very, 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 very powerful in this way. I mean, very. And I don't even think he realizes how, like, he doesn't even need to be in the same spot. His thoughts, just in him even projecting a thought, are very, very powerful. Very powerful person. He's one of the first ones I started watching when I got back on here and doing my stuff myself, because I didn't want to be swayed by somebody else. But he does. It's another person that you'll go to that will have the next key for you, for some of you. So. All right, I'm going to do Just Tracy. Empowerment comes out. An adventure. I'm being called to pull these. Enjoy again. The courage. This empowerment. This is courage. The reflection of what you have been and what you're moving into. Empowerment comes out at the top, Trace. Through this adventure, your mind is on fire. Your constant thoughts of your spirit guides, the higher realms, moving forward, humanity, what you could fix in it, all your feelings, all your thoughts, like you're generating this power wheel for this, I heard fabrication of enlightenment to come in, to fabricate, to weld it. It's going to be welded in. It's being under reconstruction right now. Reconstructive energy. And there's something about you're being infused with this courageous energy around you at this time. It's a melding. You're getting a lot of help, I feel. You have one, it feels like a grandmother. great grandmother that's coming through, and she feels, this is energy that I feel. I don't hear audibly or anything said, but this feels like something or an energy that you were, the torch was passed to you. That it's time. It's like when the clock struck 12, it's your due time to have this. Everything that has led up to this was just for this moment of empowerment. You're connected to whatever this is, the heart. You're connected to the heart space of this divine being. It's, I wanted to say quantum, but it's a interconnection. Yep, and I shit you not. Look what comes out. Somebody who's in the space, right? Somebody who's in a different space and time, whatever you will. It's this connection to the heart. Yeah, don't worry about speaking up on it. You'll find the courage to do it. Right now you're doing it all on the inside. You're navigating through these oceans. As oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace. For I am yours, right? And you are mine. You're melding with that. You're feeling this energy probably feels like this when you're fed up. It might start off as pissed off, but then you get, or you will be getting very encouraged by this. Something within the heart strikes. Straight through the heart. You give love a bad name. Sick of seeing people do underhanded shit. It's triggering something within you. It's placed in the perfect spot at the perfect time. Observe. Notice all the noteworthy things in your relationship. It feels like you're with a whole portal family. Somebody that's already connected to this as well. Somebody who probably is in a different, happier place. They're just in a different vibration. This is going to become a surprise to you that maybe somebody that, if you're married or your significant other, you're awakening them at the same time just by you getting into this heart. You're something, they felt it changed. They're bringing me back to that feeling I had when something dropped off, right? Something heavy fell away. Maybe I heard somebody got sick and took on their own energy. Somebody's not feeling so well for what they've done, I heard. Yes, the sun again comes out. The sun, the ultimate happiness. So yes, I am nourished by the great sun. As a result, the light within me grows brighter and brighter. I heard you need to take some vitamin D. I got orbs flying all the way around. Yeah, you're very connected to whatever this is right now. This feels like healing and in the heart, going within, focusing on the heart. Focus on the heart. Where is my joy? Where is my joy? It's already within me. You're going to connect back to that on a whole different level. Right now there's waves coming in and out, high tide, low tide, but you're going to find this connection back to that space. Yes, abundance, forever and ever and always. 888. Blessings are here and more on the way. Let yourself feel the abundant flow of prosperity that is all around you. As you stand in your highest self. Wow. As you stand in your highest self, you attract all that you once were seeking. Giving is always the doorway to success. Listen to your heart. The more good I do in the world, the more abundant my life grows. I radiate an energy of loving and kindness, and that irritates the shit, 888 confirmation, out of some people, and you have been the brunt of that for a very long time. Well, that has gotten you to this point where you're just fucking pissed off enough to stop taking people's shit and turn that fucking frown upside down and find a way to embody this freedom for not just yourself but for others to feel this joy. You have this energy that seeds a piece of joy. It's an energy of joy. It's an energy of gratitude. It's like a loving angel. You have an angelic presence about you in this energy, and it's something that starts in the heart. I'm hearing Archangel Azrael right now, and Sandalphon, Archangel Sandalphon. Those are archangels that are working with you. And Gabriel, Raphael, Archangel Raphael, and Michael. He's shaking on the tree, so he's like, and me. Those, you might want to look into those. It's starting to rain as I say this. Wow, that's beautiful. Something, I feel an awakening aspect to a lot of you guys in this collective right now. I can see leaps and bounds. It's like, even if maybe it's just thoughts in picture form that I'm showing you guys, and you're like, yeah, that is right. That is exactly how. And maybe you don't know exactly what the feeling is, but you know that it's something that's grand, right? Grandiose. I don't know. Somebody who watches me has like a really tight neck. I can feel it, like their neck from right here all the way down behind there. And my heater just started getting louder as I said that. Yeah, somebody's got a lot of tension in their neck, carrying a lot of stress. Really just need to lay back and relax for a little bit. Somebody needs to get like sleep throughout a whole day, you know, wake up, eat a meal, and then wake up the next morning and then try to go do something. Somebody needs to get some serious rest. Their body's just calling for it. It's trying so hard to keep up. It needs to re-nourishment. Remember, the body's the vessel so that we can do the spiritual work. All right, Apple. I don't know. Whoever's asking, should I get closer? Why feeling should I get closer? For EZZ, I feel like this. I feel like this is the Five of Pentacles, and this is the Four of Pentacles. I feel like somebody doesn't want to let go of something, and somebody is stuck in a situation, only seeing the outside perspective of something and something that's, and not what's on the inside. I don't know. Somebody's surface level right now. I don't know. Somebody's looking into something right now within this relationship with the feelings. I think somebody's going to start being guided by their spirit guides about loosening up on the reins a little bit and really receiving the right messages. Somebody's got their self going back and forth in directions and not making wise choices in some way with listening to the heart. There's a need for even equal give and take in this reciprocity. Somebody's more of like a truth teller and somebody else is more chill. Somebody's energy kind of irritates somebody else in this. I don't know. Maybe it looks like this. I'm not talking to you then. You know, I don't know. It feels, yeah, somebody's laughing in heaven that watches this. They're like, that's so funny. They bicker all the time. Maybe mentally you guys do it. One's really good with the mind and the other one's really good with like earthly things. Good with the phone, or 55 confirmation for somebody. That's what I have for you. Okay, is Apple still in here? If not, I'm going to go to Pluto. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. I'm really proud of you guys. It takes a lot of courage to start moving forward. It takes a lot of courage to hear messages that are kind of beyond your scope of things right now, but I know a lot of you. I date everyone that I read for people on so that you guys can remember today's date and go back and find it. And most of the time, I don't edit my videos. I just put them, I don't fucking need to edit them. Obviously, I say cuss words, and I don't care. I just put out whatever's out there, so I'll put it public right after I do it, unless it's a personal read and somebody doesn't want it out there. Apple's here. Okay, thank you, Tracy. I love it when you guys help me out like that. I'm hearing floral right now, like flowery, floral print. That could mean something to you. I don't know if somebody found something from a player, maybe another pair of underwear. I know this is weird message coming out. 44 confirmation for somebody who found somebody else's stuff in an apartment or somewhere, some floral print that they're like, oh, that's yours. And they're like, no, the fuck it's not. Whose is it? Yeah, it's not yours. This is a really weird message that's coming out. It's because somebody was having a union behind your back. That's for somebody you'll know, and especially if it had a floral print. Mark. Yes, Casey. Likes how you speak. Such good news. Thanks. You're amazing. Thank you. Rockhill Divine Light. You guys are so nice. I had a rough day, and this has helped. I love hearing that. I love you guys. I know when you're having a rough day, and that's why I think a lot of these messages are coming on for you guys, so that you have something better to look outside of a relationship. Even just reading that energy right now made me feel yuck. You know what I mean? And maybe somebody just needed to hear that. I don't know. That came out for a reason. So, I feel like you're moving forward on something, Apple. You're having the courage to... Oh, girl. What are you doing? Whatever you're doing, you walked away from a player, a marriage, a choice, somebody who had choices between you. In some way, this is coming out. It could be family. It could just be an unfair situation. It could be something that no longer served you, but I definitely feel like it was in this home, right? Or maybe you're worried about a home and something being fucked with in that way. But when I look down here, I split it on the star, which is, to me, equivalent of the sun. One of the it's wish fulfillment. You have a wish fulfillment coming because you had the courage to step forward and find, whatever this is, accept the wisdom and the knowledge. See, because there was something you weren't seeing here. There was a secret of some sort. Your intuition was being blocked by emotions, is what it's showing me. And it's like low tide now. So now you're back up out of the water, right? And you resurface like this. Whatever those emotions and those feelings were that led you initially, you made the wish, you're like, I need to go, I need to do something to figure something out. On the road again, maybe it's about a travel, maybe it's traveling the mind, but it opened something up within you. It revitalized a piece of you is resurfacing. You're going to start getting these answers. Yes, these tokens of truths that are yours, you're going to realize you don't need to trust anybody but yourself. As long as you trust yourself, you don't have to worry about if I can trust somebody else. You just listen to your own beacon and radar and you're like, no, that doesn't feel right. When it feels like that, to have intuition, it's muddled. Something's going on. Something's not right. And when we're not balanced in emotion, we can feel like we're drowning in that. Something lit a spark within you, like something is... I heard a wombat. I don't know what that is. It's a wombat. You need to look up the spiritual significance of the wombat. I feel like, I know it sounds crazy, and I don't know what that is. Is it a bat? But it's your spirit guide. Whatever that is what's driving you forward. So look up the characteristics of that. That's what this is that's being liberated. That's your secret power. That's the key to unlocking this, is understanding what a wombat's life is in the physical, how it moves, what it's like. Is it nocturnal? Does it stay out at night? What are its attributes? What is it good at? What is it weak at? That's going to symbolize kind of your path in a way. That's so unique. I've never pulled that forward. Yeah, and there'll be enlightenment brought into this. Soon it'll be a light bulb moment. Everything else that was false, this intuition that was muddled, trying to talk to somebody underwater is really hard, right? But that's going away now so that you can have this full connection. It all started with a wish. It started with looking within. Look, her eyes are closed. I really need to do this for myself. I need to move forward on this. This is something I have. You know it because it's been within you the whole time. You just weren't able, you weren't sure. Maybe you'd stay stagnant, put all your eggs in the basket of somebody else's, looking for love in all the wrong places, I heard right now. And now you're like, something, and you snapped that had enough. And you had this help from above, this wish that was already yours. Okay, when you go down there, as long as you're serious and your heart is as pure as a feather and you're really ready, whatever this is triggered your motion, but it triggered your awakening even more and more, and that's bringing you to this place of clarity. You're going to have full insights on what this is whenever whatever that was, fell away. The wombat. There's prosperity in this. You are going to be I heard like a psychic investigator or an important, crucial tool. They're also showing me somebody who can project their consciousness to other places to receive information, an aerial viewer. I feel like that is a gift. 47, that's 11, that's my yes number. And I cut it again after I put them all back together and it opens up to this. That is a fact. Yep, you're going to go to the depths to find out what that is. You're being guided. You have animal spirits by you. I feel a lot of animal spirits. Yeah. Kick-ass read. And the number to know when you're on the right path, 111 comes out. If that's not another confirmation, oh my gosh, your intuition. Time to implement long-cherished ideas. You are on the right track towards making your dreams and visions a reality. The right people, circumstances, and resources are being sent your way. Happiness and new opportunities are at hand. Trust in the process. It's all in the making. It's coming together. What a beautiful read. Congratulations. 111, make a wish, guys. Humanitarian. I feel like you're going to do stuff for others. Save others. Help others. You're like the Amber Alert. You're just going to know things. I feel like you're going to solve cases of missing children. I feel like you're going to be able to find the bad guys, I'm hearing. You have like a beacon and a energetic radar sensor about you, where it's your mind, though. You can project your mind to places and times. 3rd floor, 1st floor. Like, I can see you doing it. Very deep. Wow. This is, I don't know if this is like, for some of you, obviously you haven't tapped into these gifts, but for others of you, it's just a matter of time. I'm seeing the phases of the moon. It could literally only be 28 days. I heard a trip around the moon, a year. For some of you, you're gonna come back to these readings and you're like, oh my gosh, the whole fucking time, you know? You're welcome. All right. A beacon of light, yeah. These are freaking kick-ass reads. Dude, I wish I had a reader who did this when I was waking up. And maybe that's why I do this, is because if I only had a little illuminating, somebody to illuminate other people's truths or energy that's around, it would have been easier for me to maybe tap in. But I didn't have that. I had to go to the school of Knox. Like, I was with all the tarot readers that were talking about divine masculine and feminines that are fucking truly heartless, walking, soulless fucks. And then they're telling you to go chase that person. It's like, oh my God, just because they want to be in a limelight, right? They're the deceivers, the great deceivers. Thriving in unexpected ways, interconnected fates, hidden treasures, forests of gifts. Yeah, they're unraveling. I wish I found somebody that had a forest of gifts. And I have. I'm reading for you guys. I'm like, what in the fucking cool motherfuckers are in this collective and that I host this channel to? It's like, do you guys hear some of the stuff that comes out of my mouth that talks about attributes? You know what I mean? I'm not predicting a future. I'm telling you an energy that's already, it's on the soul. It's not something you could be. It's in there. I don't know how I'm even doing that. I know it's true. I know because I have honor in my, I have good morals. So I always want, what's best for everybody. When I pray for you guys, I always pray for the highest good of all, not just myself. I want to observe the change and the shifting, right? I want to see all of you guys be just as surprised as I was when I woke up. To endure the test and know, like, we're luring all of this in together. On the road again, we're all doing it together. All right. Pluto. Hi, pretty girl. Hi, girl named Brianna. Cute name. Very old souls for sure. Pluto Princess, you in here? Beacon of humanity ascends energy of enlightens. Yes, beacon of humanity. Can we be friends, girl? If you're on here, you guys are doing so good at timing people out and the way you do that. Thank you. My mods are fucking getting on point too. It's like we're finally finding a rhythm to our rhyme, huh? V. Kumar says, Casey, you are beautiful. Thank you so much. I don't know, what I think's beautiful about me is that I like that I have a tenacity to seek and to be different and to not, let fear stop me. The one thing that keeps me going, I repeat this to myself, is the things that scare me the most or that I'm most afraid of, like, stepping out and doing. I'm working on integrating that piece that says that piece that I'm afraid of. You guys watched me over the last couple days. Things changed from full-on channeling and going into healing aspects to now, like, intertransmitting communications from, you know what I mean? The messages have shifted so much within the space, and I love that I'm having this energy and this courage to do it. And it's coming from the collective. It's a frequency that we're all doing, and I love that. To me, I think that's the most beautiful thing about myself as a soul here. Not so much on the physical, but the more I wake up, I'm like, man, I want to find somebody that matches that beauty, and not somebody that's good looking, but somebody that shares that same. Because when I start to channel, I'm happy. I feel connected. It's a good feeling. I'm connecting in the most authentic, genuine, loving way, but it's truthful. It's straightforward, and it's deep. It makes my mind work. I need to be intellectually stimulated. I have to. I don't think I could go be with a Joe Schmo that just wants to play video games and can't hold a deep you know what I mean? I love that I have the ability, so now I don't have to worry about getting played because I trust myself enough to know what I do want. You know what I mean? Happy birthday, Tammy. She says, I love your hair. Thanks. It's actually tamed down today. We got a little few wispies, but normally it's a whole lion's afro. Larry, you're so beautiful. Thanks, guys. In the known authenticity yourself. Yeah. Well, I am going to go 99. Wonder if we'll get one more like. Think we can get 100 likes on here. Listen to Kevin Gates. Yeah. There, guys, even the music I'm listening to now, I'm like, how did I not, like, this person, and sometimes I'll give a message, and to me it might sound like I'm just reading, you know, sometimes, and there's sometimes when I'm in it, I don't feel my own energy because I'm kind of blocked from that. Other than them showing me things or snippets or attributes of my own self, and then I feel an energy and it brings me back to a memory of a hard time or something that felt some way, and that's how I know what to say, because it's showing me, it's connecting to all these places I've been or feelings or emotions. My energy body's like wired to understand other energy that comes in that way, because I remember the feelings I felt in that, you know what I mean? As much as I try to do math or get high or not, you know, in the past and not feel, it ended up being my greatest attribute, is that I still feel, and it's even stronger because all those connections were made, like, right, like all those wires were all connected and running off each other, and now it's just like unstoppable. Good night, Hot Rod. I love you. Enjoy your supper. Thank you for your time and energy. Yes, you guys are welcome. I will. For those of you that have emailed me for the personal reads, thank you so much, and for supporting the channel. You guys are probably gonna get. Not going to say anybody who got a read before this and it was meant for them at the right time, but those of you that have asked for a read at this time in this new energy, it's this Aquarian energy, I feel. It's going to be, so I really want you guys to, I will be sending out scheduling your link to your personal, so we can do face-to-face, and I'll read your cards for that hour. But I want you to really sit with your guides for your highest good. Like, don't come to me if you're trying to get back in a relationship and that's all you're focused on. Please, I don't want to read that energy, and you're going to end up hearing a lot of things you don't want to hear, because sometimes I vomit out spirits' truth and what they want a soul to know. And even if you're focused on something trashy or terrible from the past, you're going to get spoken a truth. And there's one exception, but I don't want to read that. I don't want to read that energy. I want people to come to me, and that's what I call them. People that are truly of the light, and people that really want to do the work, or people who have a foothold in this earth in a positive way. Those are the people that end up coming to me for readings because they're ready. This isn't, you know, if you want some of that, get a hold of another reader, please, because I don't like that shit. I'm not going to divination spy. I don't care if you know, some people want to know about a past, and it'll come through. You guys know I'm loving and compassionate about that, but don't come for a full read. When's my sister going to get married? All these weird questions, I'm not going to do it. And I'm not sending your money back, and because every time I accept money through PayPal, it takes like $1.50. It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? It's a waste of my time and my energy. So I'm going to tell you guys right now, if that's not what you're looking for, don't come to me for a reading. If you're ready to get really into your depth and understand some of these things we've talked about, and you feel like your soul's ready, your soul will nudge you for that. Promise. It will nudge you, and you'll know you're ready. Apple, if you want a personal read, you can, down there pinned, I don't know if it's down at the top of the screen for you guys, I pinned my email address. It's angeldynasty33@gmail.com, and it's all lowercase in one word. Email me, and we can talk about what that looks like. Also, Celeste, thank you for donating. You're such a sweetheart. I got off and I seen $10 in Cash App. Thank you. That was very nice of you. For those of you that do want to donate, that information's down below, or you can find it on my description page. All right, I love you guys. I'm out. Number for the collective, 1919. Transformation. Did we not pull this at the beginning of the read? It is asked that you take notice that you hold within your hands the power to change your life. Within this realization, you will feel your sense of purpose and your connection to the new beginnings. Affirmation for the collective. I release what I no longer need to carry, and I open myself to the transformative energy of the divine. That feels so fucking exciting, doesn't it? Some people are out buying a new pair of shoes, and some people are getting the messages. It all connects. All right, guys, I'm out. I love you so much. Medusa, I still get messages just listening. Yeah, you guys are all powerful in your own way. All right, love you guys. I'm out. I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah.